Good evening, boys and girls. This is Tim Kennedy. I'm a Special Forces sniper, a Ranger-qualified Green Beret, a UFC fighter. Please listen to us and the shenanigans that we're going to say. We will insult you. There will be racial slurs. We will be sexist. We will offend you. But there will be magic, and a unicorn will be raped. So enjoy the show. Thank you for listening on WTF Nation Radio.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Hi, Lieutenant. How are you doing? Aw, did you find your land nav point, Lieutenant? Good job, Lieutenant. You get a
Expert Action Badge.
put on your uniform right,
Expert Action Badge.
show up to work on time,
Expert Action Badge.
qualify on your weapon,
Expert Action Badge. Badge of Action.
find your guidon.
Expert Action Badge.
That's right, just doing your normal warrior task and drills, you get a
Expert Action Badge.
Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
Please enjoy the show. Shots.
Shit in a bag, Pogue. Badge of Action. The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio. Action Badge.
Is that actually a picture of the Antichrist crying? I like it. It's tasty.
Let's roll.
Morning, Sergeant Major.
How do you know what kind of goddamn day it is?
Beautiful morning, Sergeant Major.
Are you a fucking weatherman now?
You're listening to Sergeant's Time on WTF Nation Radio.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
Oh, good.
Man.
Thank God it's Thursday, right?
Oh my God, it is Thursday. Another edition of Sergeant's Time on this 13 April 2017. You're listening to the team of Ice, Mike, Golf, Gray Cloud, and Ender. We have a Doc Madness coming up right now. We got some breaking news going on right now over in Fort Polk. And so, getting some stuff fresh off the news here about a specific incident that happened, but we'll cover that in a second. Mike Golf, you got an announcement you want to make, right?
Yes, I do. I tried to make it last week, but I was having technical difficulties. I apologize.
Nah, no worries, man.
So, Mud Puppy and I have come up with this awesome idea. We're going to do the WTF Nation Radio outside the studio tour. We're going to ride bicycles from Savannah, Georgia to Fort Stewart to Fort Gordon.
So basically a 2-day bike ride because it takes about 3 hours to get there by car?
No. Starting in Savannah, ride to Fort Stewart. That's 42 miles. Then we're going to ride 123 miles from Fort Stewart to Fort Gordon.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed the Fort Stewart part. So that's going to be like a week-long thing.
And then we're going to ride 214 miles from Fort Gordon to Fort Benning. We're going to hit all three major Army installations in Georgia. The reason we're doing this is to prove that we are functional veterans. Disabled does not mean dysfunctional.
Boom.
And if you weren't keeping track and you're not real good at math, it's 400 miles. We're going to do it over 7 days. And it's going to be awesome.
It's going to
I
be
commend all of you for that, because Lord knows I couldn't do it.
We went out and bought the cheapest road bikes we could find, $170, and we're going to put 400 miles on these things.
And that'll be into the bikes.
Yeah, those. So what you're saying is those are going to go on to garage sale days, like right after you're done with it,
Or
right?
we'll maybe I'll put another 1,000 miles on it, like the bike I currently have. We'll see what happens. But all in all, it's going to be fun. We're going to be out there riding. We're going to do updates daily via the radio.
Yeah, I was about to say
shows.
you're just gonna throw up some stuff and then broadcast away and give us some updates. That's gonna be badass. Somebody says that old GI is gonna be like riding along with you guys behind in a riding lawnmower. Is that true? Is that happening?
So long as he doesn't have a beer in his hand and he doesn't get lawnmower DUI, we're cool with that.
I could just picture him doing that, man.
Anybody that wants to come ride with us, we're gonna meet at. We'll give you the location of the starting point at a later date. We're still trying to organize that. But this is going to be, and it's going to be from September 10th to the 16th. So that entire week.
Dwam. All right, cool.
Right.
So here's my thing. I'm glad you brought that dysfunctional veteran and functional veteran. We here at U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio, we are operating out of the Functional Veteran Center of Excellence. So I'm glad you guys are out there representing. That's some good shit. Now,
absolutely,
yeah. So let's go on to today's headlines. Real quick, hang on. We got some. Oh shit! We got some noticias con Jose Tamale. All right. So if you guys have not been paying attention to what's been going on in Fort Polk, as if that place could get any more fucking shittier, it would appear that somebody set off some devices, or was about to set off some devices. And holy shit, it's pretty freaking I don't know how to say this. It almost feels like it's like there's some cover-up shit going on. The way the news has been very vague about it. So from what Jose says is, of course, he says, I down here at Chlorine Central. See, it's funny because when he tries to cover his accent, he sounds like a redneck. Like he sounds like he's from the South, but he writes like he actually speaks. So he says, see, this is Jose. I down here at Chlorine Central, Fort Polk, where the events of the last 24 hours have been extraordinary. It all started when some fisters, yes, fisters, were out doing some training and saw a dude literally blowing up something in the woods. In the vicinity of Rose Pine. So, of course, fisters know their boom. They saw the explosion byproducts and said, whoa, wait a minute, this is like a bad burrito sauce, and called it in, along with the vehicle description. So good job, Joes. After initial analysis of the detonation site, authorities confirmed the presence of chlorine gas. Yeah, chlorine gas. I was going to say phosgene, but damn. There was an initial shout of freedom across the post as chemical officers were climbing over themselves to be excused from this month's USR report to actually do their fucking jobs. A lucky few were chosen and will have to be put in protective custody when the case is closed because of branch infighting. But that's another story. As a result of this, Fort Polk's finest, along with the entire law enforcement community, descended on Fort Polk Library like it was the grand opening of a Krispy Kreme shop. Unfortunately, that's where all the humor ends, because he's going to try to, that's Jose tries to, insert some freaking humor in this whole thing, which kind of sucks, man. Let's be serious about this stuff. This is a serious fucking event with some jokes aside. So, he was just hanging around. They find a guy's car, fucking parked at the library on post, because I guess he didn't want a late fee to fucking how to build a bomb book or something, but decided the lockdown commenced. So Jose was able to see MP, CID, FBI, CDC, and some other nefarious types in suits looking like Agent Smith, walking around nodding heads and looking real mean-like. So, being the fact that Jose is our intrepid reporter that could only be trusted through proper media sources, a Fed Ashley, who was oath to speak under the condition of anonymity, was there working and knows that his contact over at the Border Patrol and said, hey, what's up? Let me give you some info. I'm going to hook it up. And law enforcement entities, quote, have found a disassembled device in the subject's car along with more chlorine and 2 loaded weapons. There we are currently executing a search warrant on the subject's domicile along known persons. Okay, known persons that he frequented. Damn, you need to write your script there, Jose. The suspect immediately demanded a lawyer upon apprehension, so we weren't able to discern a motive at this time. End quote. What was the subject's motive? What did he want to do? Was he watching reruns of The Unit? Was he trying to, get out of doing his SSDs? Jose knows who the suspect is, but due to the sensitivity of investigation, Jose no reveal at this time. Authorities still looking to identify all the materials out there, and so if you see something suspicious, please report it to the local authorities. And so, this is Jose reporting live from Fort Polk. End quote.
Now, see, when I first heard the story, my first initial thought was it's a meth lab that went wrong. But it wouldn't be chlorine, it would be ammonia if that was the case. Not that I know anything about meth labs.
Of course, because of science, right? I mean,
I did watch a lot of Breaking Bad, so.
I was just about to say, I was about to go ready to quote that show. The dealio is on that is, of course, the reason why Doc Madness is kind of out of the net. He is working with Jose to bring together some information and give us some updates. I always check into U.S. Army WTF Moments or WTFNationRadio.com to get all the updates. Now, here's where I have my beef. That should be like the new line. That should be like a segment now. This is where Ice has his beef.
It really grinds my gears.
It really, yeah, but that's too like fucking.
Jesus, really?
Yeah, that gets too fucking. That gets too. Yeah, it's too fucking cliche. So everyone's like, "Oh, it's clearing. It's it's just cleaning materials." Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. So there are some people who are pretty fucking pissed off the way we do our reporting. I'll be honest with you, and I'm gonna say it right now. Hey, Army Times, you're welcome. AP, you're welcome. Local Louisiana News, you're welcome. Yeah, fuck your feelings. Everybody, you're welcome. Hey, we don't mind if you want to take some fucking credit and break the story from Jose. That's great, but we know deep down inside exactly that. There, baby Ender right there talking.
He's enjoying his bottle, and
he is. He's adorable. Baby Ender is adorable. So
is the Army Times butthurt because we got the story before they did?
No, but the Army Times isn't butthurt. It's just that they didn't quote, or they always quote us when it comes to the fuckery or to the drama or to the whatever. Kind of like, look at the U.S. Army WTF moments, how they just made fun of that guy. They're kind of like that. But when it comes to serious reporting, which we do at times, we're not just strictly hyperbole or hyperbole, as the boss would like to call it. We do have a serious, we are serious when it comes to reporting the news. Why would we wouldn't joke around about this shit?
So they want to put us in a category with the Duffel Blog and not their competition is what they're trying to do.
Yeah, so freaking Jose's out there rocking his new fucking van, and he's fucking getting the fucking shit. Everybody knows if you don't see Jose rolling up to you, you'll know it when you see his VW 18 van with a big U.S. Army WTF moments and the GI Jose underneath the window there. That's Jose coming. He's there to get the story, to get the truth. He's not going to mince words. And of course, he'll throw a little bit of twist because he likes sometimes to make fun of some situations just to kind of ease everybody's nerves. But we didn't get any of the credit. Now in the journalism world, you kind of cite your sources. Obviously due to the condition of anonymity for some of us here on the staff, and also Jose, because there are some people out there. I think somebody said there's like a bounty on him or something like that. We want to protect some of our sources. Otherwise, that's how we know the truth is going to get out. And then, of course, there's severe amount of backtracking. Well, there was somebody who was pretty upset about the way we fucking do reporting. And somebody said we do fucking...
feelings.
Yeah, no, we do fucking clickbait reporting. Or we know what kind of, we are super aware of your kind of journalism. When we post something on our...
Wait, we're the whoer of journalism?
No, we're the... How do I say this? We're not the whore. What did I just say? We are super aware of your brand of journalism is what this individual said about us when we tweeted it out at WTF Nation at twitter.twitter. So this individual got pretty upset. The way we do reporting, the way we do our brand of journalism. We call it, as soon as we, drilled down on the tweets, we were told that we do clickbait, which join the fucking club how everybody else does fucking shit on their Facebook page.
That's how majority of the U.S. news rooms do their fucking reporting.
Their Facebook page is nothing more than a fucking vehicle to launch them to their website. That's all it is.
Exactly. Which this episode is brought to you by United, now offering black eye flights.
That's a good one. I haven't heard that before. Damn. So an individual got pretty butthurt. And so a member of the staff at HQ decided to tweet back, okay, well, we'll send you a box of donuts. Can we be friends? And there you go. If you look at
Maybe
Facebook,
accept-
so if you look at the Facebook Live post there, you can totally see some donuts and a comment of we can be friends, and you could go ahead and check out that freaking individual's tag. I was told, hey, easy on that. Don't just go after somebody. Just talk about the situation. It just so happened that there's the graphic. I'm not a graphics guy, so I don't know how to omit graphics. You guys are just gonna have to, I don't know, figure it out.
So if I'm butthurt, does that mean you're gonna offer me donuts? Because I'm really hungry.
No. This is some of the way is, whatever. So someone said we have clickbait journalism, and I'm just like, give me a fucking break. Let's put it this way: when the Army Times contacts us, we're putting you on blast, Alpha Tango. We're putting you on fucking blast like heart fucking garbage.
Come at me, bro.
Hey, come at me, bro. Schuttenberg, bro.
Production badge.
Yeah, they're not. Don't get the ass if we provided you something and then no. What kind of journalism this? Well, this individual here was pretty upset, so we gonna go ahead and we offered a token of extended the olive branch, I guess you'd say, and there's your donuts.
It's like the diseased olive branch from the tree.
No, because we have good intentions when we
I mean, no, I know we do, but from what I've experienced in my life, there is no appeasing individuals like this.
No, there isn't.
Especially ones who get butthurt over the simplest things. I mean, whatever. Call us what you will. We can be the whole the clickbait news shit, but let's face it, at least we're fucking honest about what we're reporting about. We're honest about our opinions on it at the end of the day. And unlike Fox News, CNN, all MSNBC, we don't fucking sugarcoat it.
And we're straightforward with our bias of the entire situation. We report on the bias of instilling better discipline in the military.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all it is.
Exactly. There's nothing wrong with playing grab ass or something like that. I'm going to quote a good Sergeant Major. Sergeant Major Davenport said, "Hey, there's
playing grab ass."
No, well, playing grab ass. I'm going to quote Command Sergeant Major Davenport, phrasing, who said, "Hey, he trusts us." To me, that's a lot. We have to strive to maintain our, our reputation, our credibility. When he says that he trusts us, holy shit! I mean, kind of take that as a compliment. Actually, I do take it as a compliment. Not kind of. It's a compliment. That means that we have to continue with our method of reporting, our method of getting the word out there.
Plus, not to mention all of the viewers we have whenever anyone is live. We're viewed by God knows how many people at a time.
Yeah,
so clearly we're doing something right.
Yeah, we're
getting that information out like we're supposed to do. So
yeah, we get a smidgen of viewers, just a smidgen.
Just a smidgen.
Just a 1,000.
How many chains
I've been with, but it's
how many chains of command became aware of an issue within their structure, their rank structure, through us that they otherwise would have not known about?
Yeah, exactly. So it's not it's not a fucking. Don't like our fucking method of journalism? Then there's a box of donuts. Eat a box of donuts.
I love. By the way, those donuts look fucking delicious.
Yeah, aren't they fucking awesome?
That out there?
Yeah, they're so awesome looking.
And if you don't like donuts, I got another bag of something that starts with a D you can eat.
Huh?
Dog nuts?
Let me just wipe my lips real quick.
Dude.
Phrasing.
Oh man. So that's the story that's going on at Fort Polk. I don't know. In other news, I'm sorry.
In other news,
hang on.
See the new Southwest slogan?
Oh my God, dude! Which ones? There's been so many savage freaking.
We beat the competition,
not you, or something like that.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. No, I was talking about. That's right. The fucking Moab, baby. Released.
Thursday. One night only in Afghanistan. 21,000 pounds of fuck you.
Exactly. Fuck you.
You kill one of ours, we wipe out your entire nation.
We wipe out your entire mountain, son.
Damn it! I just bought a condo in those mountains, you guys.
We'll sell you the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
You'll be beat off the edge. Oh my god. So, anyways, in case you guys haven't been living under the rock or under a pile of rocks, as the guys just experienced down in fucking Afghanistan.
Named the rock.
Yeah. The U.S. drops the largest non-nuclear weapon, the Moab.
Hey, Ender.
What does a Moab
mean? Is that a
mean?
Moab in your pants, or are you just happy to see me?
Yeah. What is a Moab? What's a mother? Everyone's like, it's a mother of all bombs.
Massive air ordnance.
Yeah, exactly.
Massive ordnance airburst.
Airburst bomb. It is this weapon is made to create havoc sub and at surface level, with a blast radius subsurface of at least 300 meters and a upper surface radius. What was that? Like almost a mile or something like that, or some shit like that.
Just to give you a visual of it, imagine Tony Stark standing in the desert with the Jericho missile just exploding behind him.
Yeah, exactly. That's the Moab. 1 mile radius, that's right. So it's got a 300, remember now, it's meant for penetration.
Technically it's not.
Well, no, it's not, but it's anyways. I just think it's fucking awesome that we just dropped a goddamn we just dropped a mini almost nuke in Afghanistan.
The first time it has ever been used in combat. The only other one that was dropped was a test.
Yes. So they say. Everyone says there was one dropped in Iraq, but I didn't see it, so.
No.
But anyways.
Iraq, we use daisy cutters in Iraq.
Oh, that's right. That's what we did. OIF, we used the rest of daisy cutters to build the Moab, because that's what it was. You're right. We used the daisy cutter Blue 82. Big behemoth.
Still fuck shit up.
It's still yeah, exactly. Still fuck motherfuckers up. But the Moab, we dropped that on a Taliban/ISIS stronghold in the mountains around the same vicinity where the Green Beret was killed just last week. Hey, shots to that soldier and his family. We got a GoFundMe post on the main page as well to assist in some other stuff. You guys can check that on the main page. But anywho, there was obviously no correlation, no nothing. This nothing has nothing to do with the other. We just decided to fucking drop another breaking news here. Holy shit! Damn, just hot off the fucking news desk. Another chlorine bomb was found at Fort Polk. Damn, dude.
Holy shit.
Breaking another one. Disarmed at the base and by the barracks. Damn. Fucking Jose and fucking yeah. Damn.
Somebody really didn't want to do a JRTC
What?
rotation.
No, it fucking pisses me off when I have a segment built the fuck up and ready to do a show for the fucking nation. And I don't know, last week, what happened? Fucking tomahawks. This week, goddamn fucking Moabs. Let me do my fucking show. Fuck.
Yeah, but remember, we're clickbait.
Yes, true that. We are so fucking clickbait. It's unfucking real. And coming back, taking off his Mop 4 suit. What's going on, Doc?
Buongiorno.
Hey, what's up, man? Everything going all right? Doing the analysis on the analysis for the annals?
What?
How's
like way too many anals?
I know exactly.
What?
In one sentence.
Yeah.
See? Fuck. It's already fucking triggered.
Triggered, exactly.
I can't. I have to be like behave because baby Ender doesn't need to see all that.
Yeah, exactly. It's right. Hold your at least you're being modest for your kids. So, hey, Doc, you were knocking out some other stuff for the for this breaking story. Can you give us a little bit of update on what's up with this new bomb now?
Oh, it's not much, dude. Like what we got is I'm actually kind of not sure what I should how much I should be saying, to be honest. Because
well, yeah, just what you just glean.
There's like rumor mills shit, right?
Yeah. No, I got you. Just the basic stuff. I just got this.
Basically, fucking some fucking. We don't know what the motive is. Okay, like the dude that was able to get us some, information, inside scoop. he doesn't know what the fucking motive is of this dude. He's not a fucking Habibi, all right? Like, we know that. So fucking put your fucking
scratch off the jihadi shit.
Pitchforks away and shit, motherfuckers. So here's the deal. Fucking some dude set off homemade chlorine device. All right. It was like a day before the one that we reported. It was in Roseville, I believe, close to Fort Polk, and it was like out in the fucking woods. It could be looked at as like the dude was fucking field testing his shit before going and setting it off somewhere. Possibility, but we don't know why he was fucking doing it. Like, did he bang some librarian that didn't give him the third finger like he asked in the fucking romance section? We don't know, because the library was the place where the whole fucking incident happened, where the NBC team, that's like the chem nerds, showed up and shit, fucking locked it down. And this happened the next day, the following day, because the initial incident was reported, but the dude wasn't fucking identified or detained until he shows up to the fucking library. Like, now, that's like the only reason that I would see for any hostility towards the library is, like I said, the fucking librarian that you thought was gonna get fucking nasty didn't want to fucking violate the sacrilege of the fucking library.
No, I will not do that on the Pulp Fiction books.
It's like third finger. I don't think so. You should stop at the first 12 inches. But anyway, so the incident that we picked up it up on Twitter, that there was some shit going on. And we followed that. We fucking got in touch with the folks that were dealing with the actual incident. And basically, there was a device that was detonated within vicinity of the library. And then another device, once the dude fucking, because somebody called it in like immediately, and he was acting all fucking shady and shit. I'm pretty sure that once the investigation's over, that the photos of this dude will be released, and he's a goofy looking motherfucker. So I could just imagine him acting all fucking what he thinks Jason Bourne would do. And
should have been Pogue.
So somebody fucking was like, "Damn, dude, that's not Jason Bourne. Like, you awkward fuck." So basically, this fucking dude, somebody notices him acting shady. Before the fucking police arrive, he fucking sets off one of his fucking little, I don't know, like, from what I heard, there was like some fucking homemade, like plastic bottle device. Like, I'm thinking like shake and bake fucking crank, like bullshit, you know, like that's the image that I got in my head. But anyway, so
meth lab, I told you.
They roll his ass up, and they swept his car, fucking found some fucking weapons, unauthorized weapons, another device that was not detonated. The decon team fucking put up their little sensors out in the air, tested the air quality, said that it was non-toxic levels once it was, like, whatever was detonated. It was it never reached toxic levels in the air as far as dispersal goes. So they gave all clear fairly. I mean, it takes a while for a civilian decon team to set up and shit, but relative to like them setting up, it was fairly like smooth as far as they came in, tested the shit, they were like, it's good to go, packed up their shit and left. Fucking but naturally, when you fuck around with chemical agents, either in America or outside of America, as we've seen recently, fucking, you're gonna get fucked. So there's like feds and shit up there, and they're gonna be fucking, you know, probably You know, what did Borat say? Men who put rubber fist in my anus is homosexual. It's pretty much what the feds are going to be doing to this guy. Metaphorically, maybe literally. I don't know. I don't know what their SOPs are nowadays.
Oh man, yeah. It's just Thanks for the update. I mean, there's no need to keep going into it. If obviously it's an ongoing investigation. What made me mad was that
I didn't drop dimes, and I
no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I didn't fucking release anything that's not.
It's not already been released. Correct.
It's gonna affect the investigation in any way. I was
correct. Yeah. One of the things that I thought was funny is, and I was talking to the main page boss, and I was like, you know what? These motherfuckers took forever to explain what happened. It was almost. Everyone says how do you find directions somewhere, and you ask somebody, you know, how to get somewhere. This guy was on, I guess, one of the local media in Leesville, and they asked, could you tell us what happened? Well, what happened was that we were talking and we got a phone call from Fort Polk, and on the base we got somebody from CID, and then they called us up, and I called the Leesville Fire Department. The fire department called the sheriff department. The sheriff department called old Cooter down the street, and Cooter got his truck, and then this guy took forever, almost like we should have fucking threw it on the Facebook Live, but oh my god, this guy, of the 5 minutes of him introducing everybody and anything, that's when he said, subject was saying, going and popping up some stuff, and soldiers called it in, and thank you very much for your comment, we'll have nothing more further to say. And I'm thinking, what the fuck, dude? Just get it out. Get it.
Totally fucking gave you like he fluffed you and then just fucking walked away.
Yeah, he was just like and then next thing you know,
Jesus,
that's all I got something to say about that. If you guys want to check it out, and thank you very much. And Cooter's gonna get his truck cleaned now with some of that Fed money, and thank you much.
So what you're saying is he's no Clay Higgs.
Oh my god, dude! I was just like, dude, okay, get to the point. Okay.
Did he ask for Dr. Peppers?
He was. My Dr. Pepper is empty. So I'm like, here we go.
Sorry,
Thank you.
Broke up your Black Panther party.
Yeah, exactly. Didn't mean to. Okay, so let's go back to our other story. Hey, thanks, Doc, for the update. So about the Moab, fuck yeah, son. Did you see that? It's all right. It's cool. You know, it's kind of whatever, man.
If you're into conventional warfare,
cool. You know,
Moabs are cool, but it's not exactly Bert. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. I want some Bert action going too, but
whatever, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't know. I appreciate antique technology as much as the other guy, but I'm pretty sure that bombing the successful strategic result was from bombings, like pretty much stopped in World War II. But
oh my god, okay, no one's gonna freaking.
What about the hearts and minds, bro?
No, not about the hearts and it's done. We the hearts and minds blew one way, and you know the fucking eyeballs blew the other way. Fuck that shit, man. Fuck it.
We sent a 20,000-pound message of diplomacy.
Yeah, exactly, and probably left about a 300-meter fucking crater of hearts and minds. Everyone's like, "Oh, that's a psychological
No, I mean,
weapon."
I get it, but I don't know. It's like I don't know, man. Like I just like even bullets for me is like I get a vibe of like it being like potentially not terminal, you know.
You're being like all with the Zen stuff that we've had our philosophical.
Yeah, bro.
before.
Like
yeah.
If you're gonna kill the dude, like you gotta fucking kill him, you know. Like,
well, that's what the Moab did.
My brand of bullet is 120 millimeters.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but the trigger, man, is like how far off from the fucking point of impact? Like, how do they know that they killed the guy that they were trying to kill?
When we see the pink mist.
Yeah, but that's a lot of dudes in that pink mist.
So
It's like
D-Max
grapes, right? And wine.
Maybe a don't.
Or whatever. What's up, Great Cloud?
The D-Max has got a good point in that the live chat is that JTAX probably got a hard on for fucking days.
I know. Could you imagine him being on the ground? He's like, "Oh yeah, guys, you guys move out of the way. That's what's coming." It's like, it's almost like an announcement we're gonna make tomorrow. The boss is gonna announce something tomorrow, pretty big.
Oh yeah.
He's at 21,000 pound fucking announcement tomorrow.
He's gonna get a PTSD rating for a fucking permanent erection.
Yeah, damn.
That's not been given out since like
not...
Hiroshima.
Exactly. Could you imagine the JTAC at Hiroshima?
Incoming.
Praise.
Yeah. No, seriously, fucking coming.
We gotta dust this one off.
Yeah. Praise. Oh, Rook.
Shelfie.
Rook, praise. Attack pattern north. Rook. Just north of White Smoke.
I saw a good.
Damn.
I saw a pretty good fucking, pretty good statement about, or a pretty good comment that I picked up today on the internet about. Well, obviously the fucking memes are just like fucking like. I don't know, man. I'm not digging this whole new trend with the memes.
I know, because it was usually
fucking. It's not getting creative. People are just fucking like just throwing shit together now. Like, fuck. But
it's almost like Hollywood doing redos of fucking
dude.
movies.
It's not fucking Jenny from the Block. It's a fucking Moab. Like, fucking some creativity, please. Now they're mixing the fucking United Airlines shit with the fucking Moab. It's like, bro, that's a civilian fucking aircraft. It don't fucking drop nothing but Asian dudes. But anyway, what I was gonna say is, I read somewhere pretty good fucking like comment that we demonstrated the use of a weapon that is able to fucking hit tunnels and bunkers for a specific audience that has a country full of tunnels and bunkers that's been fucking, pulling out its fucking toy trucks with rockets on them and yelling at everybody that they're gonna fucking nuke people and shit. So I think that's a partially valid assessment. I think it does. I don't think it's just simply to fucking as a show of force, but I think it does act in that way as well. It's like, hey, Kim, you ass clown.
Yeah, that's another thing we're going to talk about too in this, as far as that goes, is the Pacific Fleet is now moving towards and heading up to the Sea of Japan. So I mean, I could never be stationed in freaking in the Pacific AOR, man. I'd probably be relieved like the first day I was. Man, not the first.
You wouldn't be able to afford the child support, bro.
I know, bro. I'm shelling on some cash and child support, but I'm talking about the jokes.
But when they make your dick look that much bigger, dude.
He's got a point.
Hold on. Now that you brought up child support, I'm very excited. Cool. Next month is my last fucking payment. I just had to throw that out there.
Oh my god, dude! Congrats.
Are you terminating it?
No.
Yeah, because
no. The kid's already alive. Great.
The youngest one is
congratulations.
Yeah.
18 and graduating high school. Sorry, I had to throw that out there.
That is what I'm talking.
No, dude. I was just fucking with you. I have actually.
I remember the first time I stopped paying child support.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, I remember the first time.
The first time?
Oh yeah. I mean, multiple wives, dude. Multiple exes. Multiple kids.
Yeah, bro. This fucking Moses over here.
No, I don't want to start sitting there freaking talking about, terminating and stuff like that in kids, because then people they go.
Jews into it, 'cause then fucking.
Yeah, rebel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, being stationed in the Pacific during North Korean saber rattling is not that big a deal.
No, but my thing is that well, I was just talking about me being stationed there the first 5 minutes. I'd be like, "Oh, Rook," and they're like, "There goes Sergeant Major Ice." He got relieved for making fun of the fucking, Japanese admiral or some Japanese military guy. "Oh, Rook's like, I'm spending my time in the Pacific. Oh, Rook, please." That'd be it. Gone.
You lack a discipline.
No. And I was even told
Dude, that
that
fucking
my image.
whole, I don't know about the rest of, like, I've visited other areas, but I was stationed in Korea. And it's fucking like, come on, man. You guys have seen the inbox from Korea.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, I'm not even gonna fucking elaborate on that. Like, fuck them.
You're not gonna elaborate.
Yeah, it's fucking. No, it's like those dude, North Koreans fucking posture like every fucking guy.
Oh, I know that.
Like,
I know
week,
that.
dude.
No, I mean I know that, but my thing is that the Syrians were posturing too.
Were.
Were.
Yeah,
No.
but Syria's a little bit different because they there's like strategic value, like at least there's strategic value there.
Joe in the Facebook live chat, yes,
middle,
21,000. Yeah, 21. I'm sorry, 21,000. Thank you. 21,600 pounds. I'm sorry, I did not get the dimensions of the Moab, but it's still America.
That's 600 pounds.
That was in Afghanistan, though.
Yeah. No, someone was correcting me in Facebook live chat there. Yes, thank you for the correction.
Okay.
Thank you, Happy Helperton, for assisting us here at WTFNationRadio.com. No, what else?
Snitches get stitches.
Well, that's what I was talking. I was talking about the fact that I don't know. This it's not posturing now. You've seen China, and there has been numerous reports on the webs internationally as well that China has now they're starting to return their coal shipments to North Korea, and they're like getting out of the fucking way because we're gonna do some shit.
No, dude. Okay, so traditionally, the Korean War, the whole situation with the Korean War, it was
technically
like,
it's still on. It's right now. We are currently under an armistice with the North Koreans.
Yes, I'm actually kind of an expert on the matter.
No, I was giving it to the nation because sometimes the nation said like, well, technically, yes, it's an armistice.
It's a peace treaty, right? Like
a ceasefire.
No fire zone.
Ceasefire.
Demilitarized zone.
Yeah.
All that shit. All sorts of laws and shit went into it. A bunch of people from Norway and fucking all those pacifist Scandinavian countries came down to fucking try to teach them how to be pacifists and blah blah blah. Anyway, thing is, the conflict itself, the sides at the start of it was North-South Korea, and the North was backed by the Chinese, and the South was backed by the United States and coalition of United Nations. So North Koreans pushed unilaterally into South Korea initially. Then the Americans came in, pushed the North Koreans all the way back up to the Yalu River, which is like to China. And at that point, China joined the war, and they pushed the Americans back to the 38th parallel, which is where the demilitarized zone is at now. So what I'm saying is that China participated, but China was like, once Americans pushed up into their fucking like, what would be the geographic analogous of the fat pussy area, that's when they fucking reacted. And the Chinese now are reacting as well because from what I've seen, it was only after the Pacific Fleet started redeploying in force and shit that there were rumors of the Chinese mobilizing and repositioning assets along borders with North Korea. And the thing is that the North Koreans have I think always just talk shit. Like their people actually believe this shit, that they're like fucking all superpower and shit. So the thing is that we typically just fucking ignore them. Like, you don't, like, you put the retard kid in the fucking little retard classroom and you don't fuck with them, because then they'll like burn the school down or some shit.
Like Syria.
Yeah.
We fucking start launching some shit.
But I don't know, man. Like, I think it's kind of fucking. I don't know. There's obviously, well, probably more shit going on than I'm aware of, and there's also to consider political, economic consequences and or strategies that may be an effect here. And I'm just looking at it purely from the fucking scuttlebutt in the fucking news these days.
Yeah,
so that's pretty much all
I don't know. Well, that's pretty much been but the norm, though. We have been conditioned as the American people and as a military to ignore shit like that, though.
Yeah.
You know, so I think.
I mean, I spent fucking year and a half, like working in the demilitarized zone, like physically and in parts of North Korea and shit. And there was like, they didn't pick like, so if you look at like Yongsan fucking honor guard, those dudes are all like the new fucking infantry privates and shit. Those motherfuckers, like within 3 months, they get DUIs or like they rape or fucking kill someone. And like they don't send those dudes up to the fucking border because that's the kind of shit that will start the fucking war. And I mean, by no means do the South Koreans fucking really want us there either, you know. But it's just
exactly
economically, dude. It's fucking if South Korea, because the thing is, South Korea, it's not beneficial for them to inherit North Korea back into their economy, because they would starve them. Yeah.
Well,
yeah, that would fuck the South Korean economy, and the South Korean economy is a huge player in the world economy.
Correct, and it would destroy their economy to rebuild North Korea, just to rebuild its infrastructure again. I mean, could you imagine?
It would devastate their economy for almost a decade.
Yeah.
I mean, the South, dude, like, so South Korea rebuilt after the Korean War, but that was like through a fucking massive influx of external monies by various countries, not just the United States, to fucking help them rebuild. And we're talking about, like, let's say that North Korea decided that they wanted the reunification, like agreed to it and were willing to work together, like not just peacefully, but like actively trying to like build their shit back up. It would fucking destroy the South Korean economy. So
I can't say that I feel sorry for any of those fuckers right now. I mean, you continue on your neighbors. You got to remember, some of these people were divided by that border, by the 38th parallel anyways. And some of them were families that are waiting to get back. Some of those family members that were trying to get to North.
Families. There's still like areas that are on the DMZ that are split now. There's like a village in the demilitarized zone that's actually like doesn't belong to either. They don't get taxed by South Korea, but they have like freedom of movement and stuff like that. It's pretty interesting.
No, there isn't a test at the end.
Fuck you. There is going to be a test.
Well, there is going to be a test because Korea said that there's going to be something huge. So we got a lot of announcements going on. The station's got an announcement. Korea's got an announcement. They said that they're going to pretty much test a nuke. China says don't do it.
If he was going to test a nuke, that's what he would say.
No, of course, but
since he doesn't fucking have a nuke to test,
everyone said
he's saying, oh, it's going to be something big. Watch that crazy fucker is going to get up on like his national television and fucking perform a fucking auto circumcision.
Nope. I have a feeling. Fucking, it's going to be just like all the skeptics were talking shit about Gaddafi when the so-called Arab Spring happened, and everyone's like, oh no, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. And they were all predicting everything, and they were predicting that fucking Gaddafi was gonna fucking, new reign in, and now that he's fucking blah blah blah, and he said, fuck that. That didn't happen. Didn't happen at all. What do you mean OPSEC, ICE? What do you mean? OPSEC. What are you talking about? This is fucking posted out throughout all open sources on the interwebs. Everyone's freaking the fuck out about it, especially the lamestream media or the mainstream media or the fucking unvetted
They're
assholes.
fucking sensationalist,
Yeah.
fucking bullshit.
Yeah, they're
motherfuckers.
You busted us. I'm a high-level political authority in North Korea, and that's where they're getting all of their news from. Sorry.
Yeah, because you could trust that.
Oh, you don't believe me?
Ah, praise. Oh, Rook. What are you looking at? Come on.
You know what hurts more than nuclear weapons? Words.
Please don't. I need a safety. I need my safety.
Are you honey dicking me right now?
No, I need my safe space.
Fuck him, dude. That dude's a fucking retard, man. Like, what the fuck? Like, I mean, anybody who's been divorced once knows that you don't fucking bluff nukes unless you got nukes. And then you don't fucking say anything until you fucking use them.
Sarin gas.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. They have a different leader. That's right. We have a different leader, too. I mean, come on. Everyone's like,
Yeah, but their shit is a dynasty, dude. That motherfucker was, like, groomed in the fucking... as a zygote.
Yeah. Exactly. So anyways, fucking as a zygote.
What?
That's
a fucking word, bro.
No. It's no.
I wish I could inherit a country. That would be awesome.
I'm just thinking about the people that are fucking talking about. See, because we did talk about terminating, and then we did talk about a zygote, and now people are going to be like,
"It's not a real goat, motherfuckers." It's not even a type of goat.
It's not even. Yeah, it's a zygote.
Sorry, I'm fucking. Yeah.
Is that a religious
I'm not
thing?
even. Dude, I'm not even looking at the chat. But you know what? I'm gonna fucking go ahead and assume that it's being said. And fuck you. I'm not being an elitist fucking big word using motherfucker.
That's right. Put away your fucking $20 words and jump on into the $5 words, yo.
You pedantic motherfucker.
Oh man. Fucking Jay Ready the fucking chat. Jay Ready the chat. I love zygote cheese sandwiches.
Just don't terminate it too early.
Yeah, exactly. That's right, Fred. You should have come here early to the party. Always come in here to the party. Here at WTFNation.com and Facebook Live and in the chat room and listen to us and tune in, Puffin, Dolphin, on YouTube. Actually, you can stream it on YouTube as well. It actually on any of the apps on what's it use? It's the fucking Xbox One and PlayStation 4. If you have those apps, I tell you what, I see all 55 inches of red leg every Friday night on my TV. So
I tell you what, that's some good shit right there. Mm-hmm.
You never know. You never seen red leg until you've seen him in HD, 1080p as a matter of fact.
Those old guys weren't trained to stop at the first 12 inches.
55, man. 55.
That's fucking physiologically strenuous.
Strenuous, yeah. Hey, so yes, we're going to have a guest. Everyone's what's this stuff going on 420? Well, 420 is when everyone's going to be smoking weed. Smoke weed every day.
And 421 is when everybody's gonna be pissing hot.
Yeah, exactly. God bless Texas. I tell you what, there's some more stuff going on we're gonna talk about later. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break because I gotta make sure that Baby Ice has food before I had CPS calling on me and shit. And then he's sitting there looking at me like, "Why aren't you feeding me that?" And give me some food.
Just pay child support, and you'll be all right.
Well, yeah, or before you know it, he'll be telling you to catch him outside.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. I really fucking thought that was gonna be over with, man.
I know, dude, but as soon as the new thing comes out, I'm surprised fucking nobody's goddamn made a meme with Harambe photoshopped on the Asian dude's face getting beat the fuck up by goddamn United.
I know.
While Donald Trump is fist fucking somebody with a nuke.
I heard that chick got a job as a flight attendant.
United now offering in-flight entertainment on packed flights.
We're overbooked. Catch me outside. How about that?
Oh my god.
Yeah, bro.
Anyways.
I'm just like...
United, if we can't beat our competitors, we sure to hell can beat you.
Oh my god. Okay, are we going to keep going here? Oh, you guys going to let's take a break?
You know what's going to happen, dude? The goddamn aliens are going to get here after we fucking destroyed our planet. they're gonna find like some smoldering remains of a fucking hard drive, and they're gonna fucking look through that shit and be like,
it's gonna be all porn.
There's this fucking Mona Lisa.
It's gonna be all porn.
Right?
And shit about United.
And then, like, what the fuck happened? Like, is this even the same species? Art. Okay.
Oh my god, it's
Can't
art.
even jerk off to this shit.
Okay, well, everybody, hey, hang out. I'm gonna go ahead and cut Facebook Live, so obviously we can play some music that we can't put on Facebook because Facebook has gotten a little stupid lately. Just ask U.S. Marine Corps Facebook page.
Yeah.
Marinus course, what do they call themselves? And yeah, so everybody get some shots, and then
shit, I had one more United joke and I can't remember it now.
Wait till we get back.
It's all good.
Wait till we
Warning
get back.
shots.
Warning shots. Everyone shots.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe. I suggest we use it.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
I started out dumb, sprung off a hood rat, listened to the radio, wishing that I could rap. But nothing changed, I was stuck in the game, cause everybody in the industry was fucking me, man. Listen, I got a scheme, break away, do my own thing, drop the conversation, sit back and let the phone ring. Niggas, they wanna see me rise, 97, while we cut these motherfuckers down the size. And if I catch another case, Lord knows how they hear you, got a player in the courtroom, please don't let them frame me. I've been dealt a lot of bad cards, living as a thug, count my blessings, on stressing in this land with no love. Baby, they see me rolling, look at all this green I'm holding. I guess that's why they envious and get their eyes swollen. Hoping the heavenly father, love a hustler. Meet the hardest nigga on the earth to ever bust a nut. My homies tell me ever hard, fuck their feelings. I've been trying to make a million since we started. We cold hearted, niggas in masks that'll blast at the task force. Empty out my clip, time to mash, they ask for it. Me Machiavelli and my motherfucker, we break bread, now we thug brothers. Niggas talk a lot of non-shit, I choose to ignore it. A war, they ain't ready for it. Now what you gonna do when my niggas come? Watch me clown, give me loving when I'm high. I'm an outlaw, baby, I'll be thugging till I die. In my drop top, double R. Life is a rap star, hustle like a crack fiend. Till they catch me, go ask somebody TV show. Watching niggas out the sight with my nice scope. Cooking white dope, got my nigga 25 to life. Stressed out, trying to have all the better things in life. While Machiavelli, a born leader to millimeter. Changing niggas' future like a schizophrenic palm reader. Heed from out the Bible I read. See the meek shall inherit the earth, and the strong will lead. Hitting weed like it's alright. I'm in the studio, making music all night. My enemies cry whenever I rise. They hate it to the death, trying to beat me out my last breath. What you gonna do? Yeah, what you gonna do when my niggas come? Tell me now what you gonna do when my niggas come for you. Come on. Tell me now what you gonna do when my niggas come for you. Come on. Now what you gonna do when my niggas come for you.
Who's to blame for my mind frame? Poverty, this money game. Got me feeding for riches, wanting to kill for a taste of fame. Recalling dreams of endless ends, front page magazines. Living life like a thug queen, but instead I'm having nightmares. They call them outlaw premonitions of premeditated missions. Living conditions suspicious, so they got me on the hit list. Wishing that I would slip like a wet bitch. But it's the timing, nigga, and I've been waiting for years. I put my grind in, nigga. I see you smoke because I got what you wanna flaunt. My every calculated move is a nail to your coffin. Now what you don't know is I got 16-point holler. Thugged out female born shot caller. Now what you gonna do with your buster ass crew when my niggas come for you?
When we come for you. And still I see no changes. Can a brother get a little peace? There's war on the streets and a war in the Middle East. Instead of war on poverty, they got a war on drugs so the police can bother me. And I ain't never did a crime I ain't have to do. But now I'm back with the facts, giving it back to you. Don't let them jack you up, back you up, crack you up, and pimp smack you up. You gotta learn to hold your own. They get jealous when they see you with your mobile phone. But tell the cops I can't touch this. I don't trust this. When they try to rush, I bust this. That's the sound number 2. You say it ain't cool, but mama didn't raise no fool. And as long as I stay black, I got a stage strap. And I never get to lay back, cause I always gotta worry about the payback. Some buck that I roughed up way back, coming back after all these years. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat, that's the way it is.
Bitches, they love visuals.
WTF Nation Radio.
And we're back.
Oh, without a doubt.
Without a doubt, we're back. So, anyways.
Oh, hey.
Rook's not getting guys.
Sorry, I was on the phone with United claiming I was being beaten by their flight attendants.
Well, you're not Asian, so you're
my
okay.
God.
I mean, I know I'm not Asian, but I can do a pretty decent Asian voice. Hello.
No, that's no, Rook. No, Ender.
No offense, Ender. It's
I fly on your shitty airline.
Oh my God, dude. Stop. Hey, you guys are saying. Yeah, exactly. People are saying that we're having listening problems with some fucking whatever. Hey, check this out. I'm coming in good. You guys coming in good? You're coming in good?
Yeah.
Everyone else?
Everybody just fine?
Yeah.
Phrasing?
Yeah, everyone's just whining about some shit. I don't know.
Phrasing.
Oh, God. So
have you been watching Archer? Is that why you're saying phrasing? Like, what's going on here?
Archer is awesome.
Archer is the shit.
Okay. I'm guessing you guys have seen the newest season then.
You guys have not? Oh, I'm about to say, how could you not?
Shut up about the newest season.
Yeah, stop.
Still starting it.
Yeah, you're the kind of guy that wants to ruin fucking Walking Dead or whatever. You're the guy that posts memes of Han Solo.
I'm not
getting killed in
saying
chat.
what happened in the newest season. I'm just saying that it is a giant mind fuck the last episode.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't watch The Walking Dead. I may be gay, but I still, have taste.
Oh my God.
Damn.
The only way you can you're the only person that can actually get along and say that. So yeah.
You're welcome.
Exactly. Thank Chris. You can hear everybody. That's right. Here at U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTFNationRadio.com, we are here to ensure that you guys get a quality product. So, if you guys have noticed, we got a new structure of our schedule, which, obviously, that's things happening, spring cleanup and all that, and, rearranging some stuff to see how things are going and see how people are going to, work out with their stuff. So, in case you hadn't noticed that tomorrow, it's not Friday Night Fuckery, it's Friday Night Freedom. Freedom with the boss.
America.
Anyways. Tuesdays, we have Tuesdays with Minks and Cuffs. They have not, I don't even think they've come up with a name yet, but it's Tuesdays with Minks and Cuffs. Wednesdays, we have WTF Wednesdays with Jim Beam and Jay Reddy as co-host. And obviously bring you back here to Thursday Sarge time. And then Saturday, we have Saturday Night Savagery with Jay Reddy. Dude, if you're not tuned in to Saturday Night Savagery, oh my God, they're fucking awesome shows. Great shows.
Fucking savage.
It's savage. So, anyways, God, no, stop. I do not want to show my camera. Thank you. Man, Facebook has been like fucking stupid today. So anywho, and then of course we have Sunday with the Stoners. Damn, you know what? I'm
God, I can't wait to be a stoner again.
Who was that?
That was your lovely Ender. 8 months and 3 days.
Oh man. Oh, hey, that's right. You're gonna freaking
Texas.
Yes, that's right. You are going to be ETSing pretty soon, and
Yes, I am.
I was about
8
to
months
say-
and 3 days, and actually, I have the marker on my phone.
I was about to say you're really counting, are you?
8 months, 3 days, 2 hours, 46 minutes, and 9 seconds.
Of course, not that you're counting.
So, quick question for you, Ender.
Yeah.
What's your total active time so far?
My what?
What's your total active duty time so far?
Oh, crap. A little under 7 years.
Oh, you'll be good then. You're 8 years.
Yeah.
You're 8 years. Will be
No,
good.
I made sure I'll be good on
Okay.
all that.
Yeah.
I can finally hang up my PT belt of freedom and.
Were you
pursue
talking
other
about something
options.
there? Were you talking about what were you hinting at, Gray Cloud?
Well, a lot of people don't realize is when they sign up for their 4-year or 3-year or 4-year contract that they actually owe Uncle Sam 8 years.
Yes, unfortunately.
Military service obligation.
That is right. Which,
yes,
yeah. I'm kind of thinking that we were going to discuss some of this other stuff before. I don't know. War has started, or more. Busier.
War
War has begun.
Or busier war.
More warring war. I guess one of the stories we're going to talk about.
Say
war again. War. Guerra. Ándale pues.
I love when you say war.
Look, if you're gonna, you're God. Anyways, point being is that you mentioned war and you mentioned about the obligation. Well, now there's an obligation currently underway in Congress that now has passed. The Senate votes that has all women requiring to enroll in the draft or the selective service.
Yeah, win for feminism.
So there you
equality.
Equality. There you fucking go. So in the latest and perhaps the most decisive battle about the role of women, because of course, according to women, they're not involved enough. Congress has now said, okay, they're embroiled in an increasingly intense debate whether they should have to register for the draft before they turn 18. Well, that answer's done now. On Tuesday, the Senate approved an expansive military policy bill that would, for the first time, require young women to register for the draft. The shift, while fiercely opposed by some conservative lawmakers, fuck off, and interest groups, fuck off too, had surprisingly broad support amongst Republican leaders and women in both parties. Let me say that again. Women in both parties. Thank you. Women in both parties.
Yay.
That they're supporting it?
That they're supporting that. Women in both parties. Hang on. Mujeres en los fiestas.
Bro, there's women and then there's feminists.
Okay, well, it's not
okay,
killed.
well,
Who
if I
cares?
remember correctly, feminists still kind of have vaginas, so they kind of fall into that category of women.
They were the ones that
Did you just
prescribed.
assume their gender?
Well, they just fucking assumed
Did
that.
you just assume
yeah.
my assumption of their gender?
Yeah, well, of course.
Yeah,
well,
we
yeah,
did,
duh.
Because that's pretty much what not insane human beings do when they are given, the reason to assume these things.
That's right. Pizza in the WTFDictionary.com chat. Yeah. WTFDictionary.com chat. Pizza's got a comment, says sandwiches for everyone. That's right, because the United States has not used the draft since 1973 during the Vietnam War. But the impact of such a shift now reflecting the evolving role of women.
Fantastic? I'm sorry to cut you off.
Please cut me off. Go ahead.
Is playing in his thing right now, and the music that's playing is coinciding perfectly with the show.
Awesome. Totally gay.
Mute your mic.
And the feng shui is fucking.
Yeah. And if you'll notice here,
tickling my fancy.
Yeah. Mute your mic then. Under the Senate bill passed on Tuesday, women turning 18 on or after January 1st, 2018 would be forced. Let me say this again. Forced. It's my hot body. I'll do what I want to register for the selective service.
Not forced. That's
it's law.
That is a
law.
direct fucking consequence of wanting to be in the infantry.
Exactly.
Wanting to go to ranger school.
Exactly.
Are you ripping the fucking tracks off of a tank in Germany?
Oh no. But what the best part about it is that failure to register could result in loss of various forms. See, one thing you ladies didn't realize. Okay, now the fucking hat's out of the bag. Did you know what? When you enroll in the selective service, the reason why guys get all those fucking Pell Grants and fucking loans and shit is because we're the ones that go fucking do it. So now, our payback to you, women, thank you. You're welcome. For those who are complaining about fucking being equal, you get those Pell Grants at the cost of signing yourself up, well, actually by law, to the selective service. So a penalty that men already face because the policy would not apply to women who already turned 18 before 2018. It would not affect current aid arrangements. Now,
yay, equality.
Equality, there you go. Now, of course, fucking Senator John McCain, that fucking dude, said that every single leader in this country, both men and women, members of the military leadership, believe that it's fair now, since we've opened up all aspects of the military to women, that they would also be registering for selective services. The Supreme Court ruled in 1981 that the women did not have to register for the draft, noting that they would not face the same requirements of men as they did not participate on the front lines of combat. But that's now changed. Oh lordy, I love it.
Dude, it's not fucking ridiculous. Like, this is a fucking. There's no free lunch, as my favorite economics teacher used to say. I think he had to actually murder siblings to get into an economics program in America from Nigeria. But this dude is fucking hard as rocks.
You are not going to believe this. Go ahead.
There is no free lunch.
There's no food. There's no free lunch. Welcome to what?
Wait, there's no free lunch? God damn it! I was
No
hungry.
way, dude.
That's a very common saying in the
sub-Saharan Africa
study of well, no, that too. But it's just there is no lunch, but it doesn't matter what you're paying for it. But anyway, what I was gonna say is that yeah, dude, feminists like this fucking new feminism fucking bullshit. You guys fucked everybody. I don't got a thing. I don't got like anger issues against my mother, so I don't hate women or anything.
Hey, don't worry
I'm just saying, like,
yeah, I got you, man.
That's these dumb fucking bitches. They fucking ruined it, dude.
Yeah,
women
exactly.
have had it made.
Yep, in
Like,
the shade,
dude. Women have always had all the fucking power.
Yeah.
And none of the fucking consequence, dude. They got the fucking vagine. Okay.
You mean the meat socket, right?
Bro.
My point being,
a meat socket's a meat socket.
Of course.
I love the vagine.
The vagine. But anyways, my point being
but
is
what
that
I'm saying is they fucked themselves out of it.
Yeah.
Now that
Yeah.
they're on fucking par, they are responsible to the same levels that a man is.
You mean held accountable?
You know?
You mean held accountable like a man now? So check this out. Power of the Vag cups. I saw that. My point being this is that, hey guys, in the Facebook live chat, if you are already in the military or the reserves, you are already enlisted in the selective service when you probably joined. So if you go to the SSS
so shit in a bag.
.gov, you'll notice where your selective service. You'll be able to look it up. Anyways, yeah. So, Jerry, all the titties and war we want. That's right. So, anyways, Defense Secretary Ashton B. Carter said in December that the Pentagon would open up all combat jobs to women, right? So now the military officials have told Congress that women should also sign up for the draft. And everyone's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not fucking push your luck here. And then people are like, well, what do you mean? Well, because, you just said fucking blah, blah, blah. And now you're saying blah, blah, blah. Now we should blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, dude, you need to fucking sign up for the fucking draft. Because, right, it's equal rights. Because now women graduate Ranger School. Now women can fly helicopters, combat helicopters, blah, 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 blah. So.
Well, they've always flown combat. Well, I don't know how. I don't want to say always, but I'm relatively young compared to you. We had fucking awesome, like one chick specifically.
You're talking about
Jesus, bro.
The Kiowa pilot redhead?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yes, I remember her.
Totally.
Yeah, indeed.
I've probably told that story like 100 times. Fucking, like, what a specimen of the human race, man.
Indeed. Indeed. So, check this out. The Commandant of the Marine Corps, as if he can ever speak on women issues, it's my personal view, every American who's physically qualified should register for the draft. Most Republican senators, including Mitch McConnell of Kentucky, the majority leader, and the women on the Armed Services Committee, agree with the move. And obviously have come under fierce attack from the Congress's most conservative. Hey, Congress's most conservative members are old motherfucking dudes that just need to get the fuck out. And need to live in today's fucking world. Even my
you should know what a fucking VPN is. What a goddamn fucking, like, just because you're fucking geriatric and fucking spawn of Satan doesn't give you an excuse to fucking, like, move classified shit to your private servers.
There you go. Thank you, Great Cloud, for posting that up on the Selective Service System homepage. There you go, guys. Ladies, you might as well just start doing it now. Get ahead of the game.
That's what she
Phrasing.
said.
Phrasing. So the idea that we should forcibly conscript young girls in combat, to my mind, makes little sense at all, said Senator Ted Cruz. No, you just don't want your daughters to join basic training. Anyways, voting...
Well, and he doesn't have a proper command of the English language for a congressman because conscription and forcibly is restating the fucking same thing twice.
That is.
Fuck his hillbilly ass.
Well, no, everyone thinks he's a fucking, lyrical genius, but he's not. After voting against the bill on Tuesday, Mr. Cruz, who was also against fucking legalization of marijuana in Texas, I could not in good conscience vote to draft our daughters into the military, sending them off to war and forcing them into combat. We do that now. The debate will not...
We force them into blowjobs. Why not combat?
Force them into shit.
But you're okay. That's a fucking misogynistic fucking view. You won't send women into combat, even though all of the jobs are open for them now.
Yeah. Yep.
But you got no problem sending our sons and fathers and brothers.
Forcibly.
And not his.
And not his.
And not his. Oh no. Oh hell no. No, everyone. That's all these fuckers want to talk about this. But anyways,
Who was that? Ted Cruz? You said.
He was the guy that was gonna, I think, trying to run
He
for
killed
office.
the dude, right?
No, that was Ted Kennedy.
No, that was Ted Kennedy, and it was a chick. Chappaquiddick is what you're talking about. So the debate now pits against the Senate, against the House, where the policy change, with the support, has not included that chamber's version of the bill, which they don't give a fuck. So this month, Republican Duncan Hunter, who surprisingly a Republican from California, offered a provision related to the women and the draft, and then said if we didn't do this in the committee that would spur the national debate, who was going to do it? That's right, son. It may be
dude, like these dudes are fucking like, I don't know, man. Like I studied the fuck out of like political science and goddamn philosophy and shit, and the way like I can't even fucking watch the fucking C-SPAN anymore because it is like fucking hurts my soul a little bit.
They have gotten to a point where it's so political, and I'm glad you mentioned that because when we posted, what did we post? Something we posted something in C-SPAN. I think Jose posted it in his WTF Moments news page. Holy crap, dude! They just talk about nothing and whine and complain because there's still law on the books and the way it's conducted in the Capitol, and these fuckers use it to their full advantage. No, it's like knowing the soldier.
Yeah, they're the ones that write the fucking law, dude.
Exactly. So my point being is that, the Senate's going to vote and it's going to hold its fucking ground, obviously, against fucking, fucking Mr. McCain, who's fucking obviously everyone likes to talk about, Senator McCain. Look, I don't even want to go there. Okay. But it's not. Yeah. He also said to Senator Cruz, about Senator Cruz, I respect the senator from Texas' view. Too bad that the view is not shared by our military leadership, the ones who have had experience in combat with women, which I didn't know. His daughter-in-law is like a captain in the Air Force Reserve. I didn't know that.
Who?
McCain's daughter-in-law. Yeah, I didn't know that. So, did not know that.
It's a reservist, bro. That's like okay. Special Olympics, check.
But God.
Sorry, I've never fucking participated in that, so I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I just can't wait to see all this shit happening. This is gonna be fucking awesome now. I mean, I did not know that women weren't. Maybe that explains why all bunch of dudes were getting Pell Grants and all these federal aid and federal loans. They were really fucking getting screwed. I did not know that.
Well, yeah, if you get drafted.
Oh no. See, that's the fucking bait and switch right there. They're not.
Yeah, they
want
to pay you.
Yeah, they want free chicken and shit, but they want to fucking have to pay their fucking dues. That's what it is. Those who obviously are against it. I'm not saying anything about women.
Brace yourselves. Dependas are coming.
Yeah.
They want equality when it comes to certain things, but when it comes to equality of earning shit, not so much. Except for the cap.
I just thought about this, right? Like, yeah, directly the impact is going to be that women will have to fucking sign up for the draft, right? But indirectly, as a consequence of this, like, does it say anything about married women?
No, the draft is a draft.
Like, what if they have kids?
No, that doesn't matter.
No, but it should. Because that's a significant. No.
You bring up a good point. No, you bring up
a
good point.
Like from the maternity leave.
You're right. You're right. No, you bring up a good point.
Because bitches like got 9 months of fucking crazy that they got to go through, and how long is the fucking term for the draft? Like, how long are they part of the fucking
in the system? 18 to 25 is the age. So
18 to what?
18 to the age of 25.
Okay. So, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, what I'm thinking is that this could be some, like, I'm sorry, like, I should have probably put out a tinfoil hat warning before I even started down this road.
Tinfoil hat warning.
No, think about this, like, because it could be an agenda. I don't want to use those words. That's too fucking, that's too leading. It could be that like some certain political religious groups in the country are going to use this to fucking try to stimulate the return of the traditional family bullshit.
Tough shit.
You know what I mean?
What I'm saying, though, is tough shit. This is what has happened. Now, Nation, when I say this stuff, I'm not talking.
Good though. I mean,
but I'm not talking about.
I don't want to go there because.
Then that's what I'm saying. I think it's exact. I'm glad you mentioned that, Doc, because what I don't want it to do.
Population growth.
No, what I don't want.
Fucking stimulated.
No, what I don't want. I'm not talking about the the esoteric methods of ecosystems and shit. I'm talking about the fact that we have.
I am. That's what I do.
I'm talking about the fact that I don't want anybody to have a misunderstanding of what I'm talking about. I am talking about the groups, interest groups, and feminists. I'm not talking about, just women in general. I'm talking about these specific groups. So when I say these bitches or whatever, I'm not fucking, because I love women. So I'm not going to, by all, ostracize, my fan base and the station's fan bases on a difference between bitches and fucking feminists and other bitches or something like that. You know what I mean? So again, don't feel offended. We're talking specifically about the groups that are pushing for this or have been pushing for this. And now these are the individuals that you, the female members of the nation, have had speak for you. So there we go.
Any opinions expressed by me are mine alone and do not represent the opinions of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Yeah, all that shit. I don't know.
All I have to say is, for those feminists out there that have been screaming for equality all these years, congratulations.
Yeah, you got it.
They're not
be
real
careful what you wish
dude.
for.
They're not real feminists, dude. Like, the real feminists, like, those were like...
Don't say Gloria Steinem.
It's not real feminism, dude. Like, they were out to fucking, like, actually make life easier for... Like, not necessarily... It's just equal, man. Like, equal treatment.
Voting rights, working rights. Yes, I get it. I understand.
No,
the feminists today.
I get you. That's what I'm saying. Is they're not feminists. They're like, this is a fucking like.
Shut up, Meg.
No, it's a perversion, man. Complete perversion. It's fucking like. See, because here's the thing. Initially, the whole fucking intent of feminism was to give equality to women. Okay, that means it's not forcing, like, it's a passive method, right? Like, they want to provide them the opportunity to be equal if they want to be.
Correct. The chance to do it is what it is, basically. It is an opportunity.
The option.
No.
Feminists are insisting that this is
exactly
the way that
it
you
needs
have
to be
behave.
done.
It's just like fucking
exactly
like Christians going and fucking telling everybody, hey, you got to be Christian. It's like, okay, bro, you missed a fucking point then. Because when people don't want to be a fucking Christian or a feminist and you're fucking pushing it on them, like, that defeats the whole fucking premise or the original premise of the fucking argument.
The argument was an opportunity for individuals to be given the chance to do something, and that's what to me equal is. Not based on anything.
It's the opposite. At this point,
it is. It is. You're right.
It's not an opportunity.
No, it's not.
You're forcing them to do something where you're actually restricting them.
Yep. And you know what? Everyone's like,
we're giving them the opportunity to be drafted now.
Well, not only that. Well, I mean, come on. They're going to be afforded opportunities for federal aid and college loans and Pell Grants. I mean, that's a. I did not know that that was part of it. I just thought that you had all males.
I honestly I kind of feel bad. Not feel bad, because I don't actually feel that well in general, but what I mean is that's kind of shitty. I don't know, man. It kind of
Are you saying you have a heart about this? What the fuck's going on with you, man? Do I need to
I'm not
talk
that's
later?
What I'm trying to use words that are not deceiving, because everyone knows I don't have a heart. It's like the inverse of one small step for mankind situation with the moon. I feel like we fucking destroyed something that was
innocent.
Yeah.
Innocent.
Yeah,
you're right.
There you go.
It to me, I'm like, God, I can't now. I have to look at my daughters. My daughters knowing, well, I mean, this is gonna happen 2018, so my daughter's gonna freaking. One of my daughters is gonna God, I'm old. It's gonna have to sign up for selective service, and
disrupts the balance in the force, man.
Oh man, I love the way. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Force. Yeah, definitely the force.
Nut time with ice.
I do not sound like that when I'm nutting, but
Okay.
All of my daughters have missed the cutoff, though. You talk about you being old.
Oh man, yeah, your daughters have missed the cutoff, haven't they?
Yep. Yes, they have. All three of them.
So yeah,
See,
I have one that's going to be in the zone pretty quick within a few years, and then I have another one that's a few years over being past the zone.
And I don't have any daughters, so I'm not. I can't be accused of being biased towards the topic in any way. I'm not saying that you guys are, but I just say that
it's the point being is that but you're right. No, the equality portion of it, based on whatever you want to fucking say, whatever species you're talking about at this point nowadays, the way people are talking, is that you're given an opportunity to try to do something or give it an opportunity to do it. However, if you fucking fail at it, you had a chance to fail. You know what I mean? So that's it. If you fucking fail at it, then maybe you weren't a good fucking Apache pilot like you thought you were when you got a DUI after you graduated Ranger School. But that's just another major. But anyways,
but that bitch flies itself, man.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. We're talking about this equality thing and women being forced to register with selective service, right? And everybody's up all in arms about the fucking draft.
Let's say they're being required to register, because force is like
it's now law.
By law, they're being required to register with selective service.
Yeah, that's the law, man.
And everybody's all up in arms about this, and a draft that is never going to fucking happen. And I don't know about you guys, but when I registered with selective service, it was not a significant emotional event for me.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, but it wasn't. I mean, for me, it was like I never actually registered because I was on my 17th birthday telling the fucking recruiter that if he put me in anything other than infantry, I'd fucking find his family and smoke him.
Everybody is enrolled when you listen to the military. Everybody is enrolled in freaking the
I assumed that. I
everybody
never got
is
fucking arrested for
That's
it,
why
so
whenever you fill out your clearance, whenever you fill
me.
out your forms for a clearance, it asks you what your selective service number is, and you don't know it. It says go to SSS.gov. And then you'll throw in your digits. It'll ask you for specific questions, and then it produce you your fucking your selective service number. It's your draft number, I guess you would say. So yeah.
In any case, it was not a significant emotional event. It wasn't like, oh fuck, now I got a lottery number for the draft. It's an all volunteer army.
Well, until a point.
Well, unless something major happens, and it's major.
Well, it looks
I don't foresee a draft ever happening again. Honestly,
I don't know, man. I never fucking thought I'd see the day that we'd use fucking dumb ordnance on a fucking on large scale target
on dumb people.
We did. Yeah,
on dumb people.
You don't fucking use dumb on dumb. You gotta escalate. You gotta use smart on dumb.
Dumb on dumb crime.
What fucking century are we living in?
Basic Sun Tzu shit.
Yeah,
Art of war. Come on.
Yeah, we're talking about stuff.
This isn't NAMD or rules.
What are you talking about, bro? It's always fucking NAM.
Oh, fuck.
Korea NAM.
Korea. Yeah, what you said, Koreatnam.
Knee deep in the jungles of Koreatnam.
Koreatnam. No, I don't have my. I have some stuff going on behind me that I could not have. I don't have my camera on. Last week's drink was brought to you by Jack Daniel's Whiskey Sour. I'm actually drinking a beer right now, and I'm enjoying myself. I'm sorry I don't have my drink cam up. But whatever. Exactly, pizza. It's all volunteer until shit hits the fan. The next thing you know, it's like, oh god. Now, you know what? It just like you were saying, though, Doc, Mike Golf, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. The equality that these individuals have been fighting for once it's been affecting them, which is the reason why medicinal marijuana has been happening. Because they were you got to think about this now. The laws that were controlling, that scheduled fucking marijuana in its class with the ATF and the DEA was
count two. It was oh no, it was actually count one.
It was a count one, correct? Well, also, but the
Which
reason
has
why
no medicinal use,
correct,
which is fucking
correct.
like.
But stop, but Doc, stop. Yeah. Listen, until a member of Congress had a family member suffering through something and realized that smoking a fucking joint helped that individual out. And
well, yeah, of course.
And then once now, all of a sudden, things are starting to change as far as their, I guess you could say, their perceptions or their belief of what medicinal marijuana use was. I mean, I'm sorry, I was raised, I wouldn't say quite conservative, but, you know, do the right thing type shit and all that, and, you know, don't smoke weed, blah, 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 blah. I smoked it as experimentation. The next thing you know, something's not working because I either got the wrong dose or I smoked it wrong or whatever, but I was a smoker, so hey, what the fuck? And then it wasn't until I like I tell you guys before, I've had a family member that was literally drinking morphine to relieve himself of the pain when all he needed to do was just get a fucking joint. And there is a woman in Great Britain that has been smoking weed since she was diagnosed with ALS, and she's still alive since the 1980s.
Oh my God.
Still alive, smoking weed, but you know what? Nope. Fuck it. Nope, don't do it over here. Big Pharma.
It's fucking such a scam.
It is. Big Pharma. Big Pharma has it. Bingo. Big Farm in Arizona fucking was one of the biggest, contributed fucking so much money against the legalization of marijuana. I don't want to sound like a green room segment, but they were the first ones to pass and donate some money to produce a mixture, a hybrid version of marijuana in pill form. So, fuck that.
Dude, here's the thing, right? Like, you can tax it and fucking make more money off of it by legalizing it than you would from fucking keeping it illegal. You waste money by, like, yes, it creates jobs and it fucking like whatever, the secondary and tertiary effects of it, they stimulate the economy, Roger. But it fucking like creates prisons and fucking like dudes like a fucking what was that fucking movie? Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Like the fucking hippies.
That was a good movie.
That ironed the money.
Yeah.
And they're all fucking just stoned out of their fucking minds. Like, that's the kind of dudes that are in prison as like fucking like these hardcore criminals. Those aren't criminals, bro. Like, they're fucking barely not retarded, if that. You know? And you got these fucking invalids all over the fucking prison systems. And then, like, well, the prison systems pays fucking money and lobbies and shit. Like, that's what it is, man. Like, the fucking Congress only knows how to fucking, like, fist cash and sit around, and they've perfected the fucking technique of inaction, as far as I fucking can tell. So,
well, I mean, it is a fucking... What blows me away are the ones that are profiting from the laws from it are the ones that are fighting against the legalization of it. I'm kind of shocked, and I'm glad to see that America is starting to evolve. Again, I was raised rather conservative. However, in the great state of Texas, it's going to be legal next year. I'm sorry, 2019. 2019.
I can't wait.
Oh, the one time mom fucking provides support.
Like, think how much of the fucking border wars happened because of the fucking marijuana.
Well,
it's not hard drugs. Hard drugs, dude, like fucking Pablo Escobar fucking streamlined the hard drugs. Bro.
Yeah, he did. Well,
like, they're not coming in through the border. They're fucking getting like shipped in fucking crates, like legit fucking whatever. But
well, here's the thing.
I'm waiting for Alabama to legalize that shit.
Yeah, exactly. So here's the thing. Everyone talks about, you know, what's going on or do whatever, and everyone was talking about other bullshit that was happening. But apparently right now, Texas is supposedly talking about, I'm giving you guys a history lesson right quick. They were talking about passing it in 2019. There's no way that the Texas was going to pass any of this fucking bullshit, and there's no way this is going to pass. It's going to be years before these things get passed. Okay. Now they've passed it. Now they said that it's actually talking about recreational use. They're decriminalizing it. They're talking about medicinal purposes of it.
Well, yeah, dude, because they saw the fucking Colorado was, I think, the first one that did it.
Yes, they did.
In Washington, yeah.
In Washington, correct. Correct, with a lot of drama going on with Washington when they first started off, too. Everyone thought that, you should get out of the fucking union. So in Fort Worth, Texas, on May 6th, guys, listen up. May 6th, 2017, Fort Worth, Texas is going to be a marijuana march. Marijuana march.
What does that mean?
Don't be a fucking goddamn dickhead and show up to that shit in uniform.
Thank you.
Thank you. Challenge accepted.
Stop.
You're not even in anymore. You're probably going to get fucking posted on Stolen Valor.
Yeah, you are. Most people do.
It's like, that's not a regulation mustache.
Yeah, exactly.
What kind of fucking tanker were you?
You want to get posted on Stolen Valor? Because that's how you get posted on Stolen Valor.
Yeah, dude.
Sorry, I binge watched Archer last night. I apologize.
Oh, man.
No, it's all good.
As soon as they legalize that shit in Alabama, I'm taking all the tomato plants out of my fucking
legalize amphetamines there to fucking, I don't know. Bro, I'm literally like, not, I don't even want to, that's too excessive. I don't think that it should be regulated. Like, we have fucking cigarettes for sale over the counter, man.
That's right, pizza.
Okay?
There are people
that is,
they're cutting into your profit margin, man.
To myself, and I say, there's cigarettes sold over the counter that don't do fucking, they have like no fucking pleasant effect, yet they're addictive as fuck. And
goddamn right.
Somehow we like, I have no fucking idea. This shit's still legal.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what the fuck, right? But something that has fucking been proven to have medicinal purpose is not even sold over the counter, and has been a Cat 1 fucking DEA controlled narcotic substance list, which means Cat 1, real quick, is like, that is in no way fucking for consumption by human beings. Like,
So
amphetamines are Cat 2. Like, Cat 2 is something that's like highly addictive but has medicinal applications. Amphetamines, fucking opioids, they're fucking Cat 2, man. But marijuana,
we should take marijuana and deregulate it and put nicotine as a Schedule 1 drug.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. And I mean, like, you still fucking, I would still say that, like, logically to me, I would fucking get rid of alcohol too. Like, yeah, like, alcohol is fucking, it is cytotoxic, which means, to kind of illustrate this, there's two types of snake venom. There's neurotoxic and cytotoxic. Neurotoxic, that's like the VX symptoms where you're doing the kick and chicken. And the cytotoxic, it fucking kills cells. It's cyto is cell, toxic kills, right? Kills the fucking cells.
I'm not giving up
alcohol. Alcohol in a fucking petri dish with fucking living cells will fucking kill them. So,
but like,
welcome to Bioscience with Doc Madness.
I'm saying from a purely fucking
specific scientific and cellular level,
like, objective point of view here.
Okay, continue. Objective.
And this shit, like alcohol, you got to be 21. Why? Because it impairs your fucking ability to function like a fucking non-rapey human being who doesn't fucking kill people with motor vehicles. So you got to be 21 to fucking buy alcohol. So I say, since marijuana impedes your fucking cognitive function at some degree, it should be 21 years old to buy it, just like alcohol. Get rid of this fucking bullshit out. Like, it does, it's just fucking, it's poison, man. And the thing is that I think that all drugs should be, but I mean, I understand that this is an extreme perspective, but as an example, there was Portugal. It's a large, many ports, lots of points of entry. It's actually Amsterdam and Portugal are the two points of entry, two primary points where cocaine gets smuggled into from South America. But Portugal was having a fucking huge crisis with drug abuse rates going up to the point where the government was looking at it and they said, this is not fucking in any, like, we can't put this fire out. It's going to spread and we're going to fucking have a national crisis with opioids specifically.
Well, I mean,
so,
yeah, if you guys, real quick, hang on.
Opioids.
Yeah, if you guys have 415-889-8367, if you guys want to shoot the shit. Number scrolling on the Facebook Live. You can always see it on there, 415-889-8367. Yeah, everyone's saying, well, what the hell's going on? This is bullshit. This is not happening. It's not a fucking joke. We're not talking about fucking whatever the, you got an issue with the way the legislation of medicinal marijuana or whatever happens, that's on you. There's no, aside from the fact that there's a fucking, I'll be honest with you, I'm going to keep going back to prohibition. You know what I mean? How it was, well, first off, what did prohibition do?
Fail.
Yeah, fail. Exactly.
They
Not
fucking
only
killed Al Capone.
exactly. WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air.
Hey, this is Pizza.
What's up, Pizza Man? Man, mute your mic, mute your phone,
Hey, man.
mute your sound device, that whatever's playing the sound.
Yeah.
Mute that shit.
I walked away from it.
The guys watched his porn in the front row of class.
No, he's.
Anyway.
What's up, man? Go ahead, Pizza.
Well, down in Florida just passed, the medicinal use of marijuana, and it's great, and it's highly regulated down there, and so this small company opened up like 3 miles down the road from where I live, and they got the permit from the county. They got all their stuff together, and they went ahead and got everything going. And I don't know, a couple of weeks before they were opening up, the city of Palmetto Bay, which is a suburb of Miami. I don't know, these people decided like, whoa, what are we doing? No, we can't have the marijuana 2 miles away from a park and 3 miles away from a school, and we can't have this. So they ended up having like an emergency council meeting, and I was out of town, or else I would have went to it to try to talk at least my piece, because I live in that city. So, but they ended up getting a 90-day stay for these people to open up, and I'm out of town. I'm pissed. Not because, I don't need it, but there's other veterans, there's other people that need it,
Well, and it's fucking illegal to do that.
Well, the court there said that they can put a 90-day stay. It was the court, and whatever, it's okay. Something, whatever you guys don't think, something or another, whatever. They put a 90-day stay on these guys opening up shop.
If a state level legislature authorized it in the first place, then it has to be a state level legislature or higher
to suspend it
stay
or
it.
stay it. Correct.
So basically,
so your city, your
what
city
I'm
is doing
saying
some
is
shady
that,
shit.
That may be the case, but it would be under the they would owe them money, like whatever potential revenues that they fucking Jewed them out of for those 90 days. Like they should be able to go to fucking court and demand that the city fucking pay them whatever it is that they fucking lost. It's a claim issue.
Wow. Well, I hope they know that, because like I said, I don't smoke weed, but that's fine, whatever, but this is for medicinal use, and I've seen people that they need it and they smoke it and they feel great. Not because I smoke weed and I feel great, but because, you know, they don't have their aches and pains and they don't have the issues that they have. And I'm like, okay, these people want to run a legitimate business, with permits from the county and everything else. And then you've got these assholes that I'm paying my taxes to, and I'm halfway, because half of them I kind of voted them in, the other half they were voted in by other people, but you know, I voted some of these people in, and here they are, they're fucking shit up. And I'm like, what the fuck? The nearest park is 2 miles. The park doesn't. No one gives a fuck where the park is at. You know what I mean? You don't have people showing up there in wheelchairs saying, "Oh, I just got my weed. I'm gonna go to the park 2 miles away so I can go smoke it." No, man, they're gonna go do their own thing. You know,
Dude, and you hit on something too. Like, if it makes them feel better, they don't have to be handicapped. I think that this life is so fucking miserable that if somebody can find some measure of fucking of comfort in something like that, that doesn't fucking harm anybody else. Like,
exactly.
Why the fuck? Like, how fucking miserable of a fucking excuse for a fucking human being are you that you want to fucking take that away from them? Fuck them.
Of course, exactly. I mean, I get it. If you told me this is a recreational deal, and okay, cool, all right, I get it. You know, I'll meet you halfway. We need to put it in places where, yeah, it is further away from where kids are going to congregate, and you know.
I bet you,
like
dude, it's Florida, dude. I bet you there's a
I'll
strip
meet you
club
halfway.
within 2 miles of the fucking park.
Actually, down there, no. You know, down that way where I live, there's only a couple strip clubs. Yeah, you know, they're few and far between. And
call the show now at 415-889-8367.
Considering that they pay so much money in taxes, you know, the city's kind of like, well, you've been paying your taxes for so many years, and we've upped them 10 times, and you still pay them. I guess we'll keep you around. But we're not going to let anyone else come in and mess you up, because since you've been your credit's good, basically. You know, but when you got these other things, like I said, medical marijuana, you know, the medical part, man, it's medical. We got urgent cares and chiropractors and dentists and fucking mini malls.
Chiropractors and dentists are charlatans.
Yeah, and they're everywhere, man. They're all the mini malls. They're next to the fucking subways and
they're
charlatans. And everything
charlatans.
else. You know, and they can give you fucking narcotics, but
oh my god,
yeah, dude.
All right, hey Pizza.
God forbid anything else comes up.
Hey Pizza,
you know?
let's get. We got people trying to call in, and so hey, thanks for calling, man.
All right, man.
Have a good one.
Take care, dude.
Yeah, if you want to provide an opinion instead of calling us names there, Sean, feel free. The floor is open if you wish to discuss any of the situations or any of the opinions that you want to have with us. We would more than likely enjoy this mental masturbation with you. So please call us up and check us out. We're more than happy.
Apparently, mental masturbation is not fucking adequate, but
yeah.
keyboard warring.
I guess
fucking,
it is. What's going on, Stank? We're getting
sport.
Stank. Hang on, we're getting Stank. What's up, Stank?
What is going on?
Dude, what's going on?
So, dude.
Hang on.
I just living the dream there. I certainly appreciate the discussion you guys are having this evening.
Yeah.
And you know, to be fair, I'll make the point regarding the whole legalization of cannabis from kind of 2 points. Number one, all right, if the government can sanction alcohol, which is probably the primary factor in fucking most domestic violence calls in the U.S., but they're gonna drop a dime on a little bit of cannabis and pot. Yeah, there's a little bit of inconsistencies going on there. And then number two, by the same token, when congressional and political candidates are running for office and they can't figure the fuck out where Aleppo, Syria is, but they can tell you 468 different ways cannabis cures cancer, that's fucking kind of retarded. So there's two sides of this coin, they're fucking problematic. So
no, you're right.
You
if the science is there to support it, then it's you just might as well go with it instead of being a fucking idiot or being too, again, like we were talking about, what me and Doc were saying about how people are just go too far conservative. And Doc Dredd brings up, hey, what's going on, Doc Dredd? Thanks for joining us tonight in the WTFNationRadio.com chat room. Yeah. Hey, so he says, talking about the United States Census of 1850 counted for 8,327 hemp plantations, minimum 2,000-acre farms growing cannabis hemp for cloth, canvas, even cordage used for baling cotton. They were also used for ropes in ships in the U.S. Navy.
Yeah. Okay. That's a problem too, though. See, we like to blur the lines and we call hemp. Oh, hemp is close. Let's be honest. We're fucking growing fucking marijuana to get fucking high.
Well,
we're growing hemp to fucking make rope.
Well,
let's create a distinction between the two. Trying to blur the lines fucking pisses people off.
Well, I don't think.
Yeah, but there's like, what makes it morally fucking wrong to fucking get high as opposed to morally right to get drunk?
Well, not to mention the fact that what makes you the person.
Didn't hear that.
No, I'm saying.
No, I did. Yeah. No. I wasn't arguing. I was backing
you up. Which is like, who is the ones that are being appointed as the authority of, or the moral authority of? What gave them that or that empowerment, I guess you would say, or that enlightenment to say that doing it is fucking illegal? Again, the reason why
lobbyists, bro.
Well, of
That's
course,
who fucking
of course,
did it.
of course. There's a great movie about lobbyists called "Thank You for Smoking." If you've ever seen a fucking good movie,
fuck Michael Moore.
What's that?
Fuck
No,
Michael
it's
Moore.
not Michael Moore, dude. It's a fucking.
I got to stand by that too.
Yeah, well, Michael Moore's different. No, what I'm talking about.
Just joking.
Thank you for smoking. If you've ever seen that movie, it's awesome. It is a good movie to discuss how, or it goes through the arc of what lobbyists go through from a big tobacco company here, in the freaking tobacco belt. And so they discuss these I guess the nuances and discussing of the politicians and all that. But anyways, the lead character gets fucking kidnapped by lobbyists against the anti-smoking. They put fucking nicotine patches on him and he lives. Why? Because he's a fucking smoker. But my point being is that believe it or not, a lot of the domestic calls of Cause says, in Colorado, the domestic violence calls have been caused from the change from violence to my husband is eating all the damn Cheetos. WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air.
Fucking hot micing like bad.
Yeah. Hey, Stank, are you hot micing? Who's hot micing?
No, but let me just be sure I can mute it.
Go ahead.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Who's this? WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air. You sounds like you, man. Who is this?
This is Neil from Kansas.
What's up, Neil from Kansas?
Well, I left y'all a message here just a couple of seconds ago, but I decided to try and call again. As far as this whole medical marijuana issue goes, there's a gal here in Kansas who lost custody over her kid in the town that I live in due to medicinal marijuana. And my opinion on it is, if you're going to legalize it, legalize it. I don't care. It doesn't affect me directly, but, I have lost family members to cancer to where, in my opinion, if they would have had the medicinal marijuana, it would have made their quality of life better than what it was.
Well, I know what it's like to have a family member with a terminal disease, and it sucks to watch him just be in pain, man. I know the feeling, man.
Yeah, and I definitely agree with that.
And I was actually at Fort Sill, Oklahoma, going through basic training when we found out that he had taken a turn for the worse. And then when I was going through my MLS school at Fort St. Houston, we found out that we lost him. And it sucked because I couldn't come home. But at the same time, I knew that he wanted me to continue doing what I was doing. And so it was a double-edged sword for me because, I didn't get to say goodbye. But at the same time, it's a double-edged sword,
I've been there, brother. I've totally been there, Neil.
Well, yeah, and with all sensitivity to your loss, I mean, let's be honest, the medical marijuana would not have saved his life, but it would certainly have eased his suffering. I'm totally down with that. Let's be honest, there are some serious proponents to using marijuana for a variety of factors. and some of the claims that they make are a little bit outlandish. But as far as, easing someone's suffering, no doubt about it in my book. And I'm not at this point. I wish I could fucking roll up a big fat fucking doobie right now. Yeah, but I got to get piss tested at work pretty regular, so it's not going to work out.
Join the club, man. Join the club. Hey, Neil, thanks for your call, brother.
Hey, not a problem. Y'all stay safe.
Yep, you too, man. Have a good one. Yeah, but so Stank, I got a question then. Do you not think I'm just asking you from eyes to Stank, and I'm not gonna attack you. Whatever you answer, what I think is disagree or whatever. But do you honestly think there's something in the sauce that makes it somewhat medicinal as far as any healing properties to it?
I'll be honest, to answer that question, and I do. I'm a big, huge fucking clown and a troll here, but to be legit, I couldn't even begin to tell you if there are genuine medicinal qualities to cannabis as far as doing any healing.
There are.
Stop, Doc.
I'm just saying I don't know.
Answer.
Okay, I'm not saying there are not.
Yeah, no, I'm. Yeah,
okay.
and I'm. Yeah, I'm saying
so consider this from I'm just I guess in this area you can call me cannabis illiterate when it comes to medicinal usages for it.
That's understandable.
With one exception.
Yeah, understandable.
When it comes to easing symptoms of illnesses. In that area, I believe that there is probably a significant amount of truth to easing the symptoms of illnesses by using cannabis. No more or less so than using opioids or synthetic opioids or other, analgesics. Okay.
Too easy. Yeah, that's a good answer. Hey, WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air. What you got, caller?
Hey, it's Cuffs. So.
What's up, Cuffs?
I've got some information just from a personal standpoint regarding medical marijuana. Not me personally, but from a family member who struggled with small cell lung cancer from exposure to Agent Orange. He obviously was towards the end of his life when we kind of like a last-ditch effort, and at that point it was just to give him a little die with some dignity.
Yeah.
And obviously, it helped with the appetite. It helped him sleep. He didn't have restless legs. He didn't have nightmares like he did for years after Vietnam. And, there are studies, obviously not in the United States, but studies, I want to say, in England and maybe in a couple other countries, where they have found that CBD, cannabidiol, is effective in reducing cancer cells, prostate cancer, and some forms of breast and brain cancer.
It's in the United States too, actually.
Are they doing studies in the U.S. now?
Yeah, they did. The university that I went to, actually, University of Northern Colorado, because Colorado is one of the first states that it got legalized in. They actually got a major grant to research a cannabinoid derivative that it wasn't like cannabis specifically, but they took some aspect of the cannabinoid and they created like an actual intracellular delivery mechanism, completely fucking like Star Trek shit, where it passes through certain inner cellular membranes that normally it wouldn't be able to effectively like disrupt the cancer process at the fucking nucleus of the cell. So yeah,
that's fucking phenomenal. I if you have any articles about that, I'd like to read up on it, because that was something
Cuffs,
we did like months ago.
Yeah. Check this out. Hey guys,
I'll link it, dude.
Yeah. We have the Green Room every Sunday discusses this type of legislature, talks about the science, talks about it. So if you're cannabis illiterate, to quote Stankus, if you're cannabis illiterate and you need to know, because some of the stuff that I didn't know, I mean, I'm gleaming it from the Green Room, but every Sunday from 20 to 2200, the guys put on a good show that I've actually been on there before and co-hosted with them, and I've got a lot of good information, especially gleaned when they were talking about Texas House Bill 81, which is what we really were talking about in the beginning, where it's a normalization campaign to just legalize it completely. I was shocked. I did not realize that the movement was so. Didn't even realize the movement was so strong, and it wasn't until I've like you, Cuffs. It was my father too. Terminal disease, and yeah, I'm pissed because all this stuff could have happened, could have eased my dad's suffering, and all this could have eased my dad. It could have prolonged his life a little bit more. May not have completely healed him, but it would have helped him.
It's all about that comfort aspect, especially towards the end, and that was something we were giving him. I think it was called Gumby oil, and it was meant for, it was high in CBD, low in THC, so it wasn't with the intent of getting him high, but it had that THC in there to help the appetite, to help with the restless legs, to help him be a little more comfortable. But the CBD, that was kind of a last-ditch effort to say, okay, maybe this will do something for him. You know, it's not going to cure the cancer, but it was, you know, a last-ditch effort, especially after reading everything that we did. And we were giving him doses of that oil for probably a month and close to, I would say, up until the day that he died. And I like to think that gave him just that little bit of dignity. You know what I'm saying?
No, I understand, because especially when you think about the fact that these individuals, and that's what I was saying before, nobody's looking at legalization of marijuana because some of these legislators that are against it are now having the effects of these diseases, and they're becoming, they're becoming, and I'll admit it, they're fucking selfish. What's good for me is not good for you, and now
all of a sudden it's legit.
Exactly.
I got it.
Exactly.
Now all of a sudden they're old.
Yeah, now my family member, now my child is fucking my grandchild suffering through this. Now, weed for everybody, you know. But before, you didn't give two shits when my dad was suffering through ALS.
Dude. It's about money. It's
No.
About
but
money.
It's not. You're right.
Dude,
but it's also a principal aspect of it.
If it gets legalized, what's gonna fucking happen? If it goes, because this is a there's one thing that I really like about the way that this is developing right now, and that it's being fucking legalized at a state level. Okay, and that I think is good, because that rebalances the state of power that we have in our government right now.
Exactly.
I think it's completely upside down.
But the feds. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Like, the taxes that we pay to the federal government, that's like, in essence, not like literally, but essentially that's taxation without representation. Because one person or two congressmen or whatever the fuck, they do not adequately represent the fucking views of the majority. The best representation that you can get is at a fucking city or a fucking some sort of like county level or whatever, maybe like. But I would like, it really should be directly fucking, like, the greatest amount of power should be where you live, the closest form of governance to where you live.
That's the problem, though, right? The supremacy, excuse me for getting legalese here, the supremacy clause, which, it's federal and then state and then local. So, the federal government says, hey, fuck you guys, this shit's illegal. And fucking Colorado says, fuck you, federal government, it's legal. Well, that's
what I'm saying.
The state government isn't going to enforce it,
Well, here's the thing is that it's basically like the federal government should have no fucking say whatsoever until it, like, according to law, the federal government is there to regulate interstate commerce and anything that can cause detriment to the nation. Due to, like, they're not supposed to fucking meddle and dictate individual state functions. That's bullshit. They shouldn't have a fucking say until.
I'm 100% with you, by the way. But
they shouldn't get like they should be given a smaller portion of taxes.
If they're going to drop it for marijuana, and say, hey, states, you got the call, man. It's all up to you. Shouldn't they drop everything else too?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's the fucking logical argument that they've already predicted, And by they, I mean the fucking lobbyists of the primarily, I'm assuming it's the tobacco companies, that as soon as if it becomes legal it's going to cut into their fucking revenues. And their argument is probably going to be like, well, it impedes interstate commerce because so much industry depends on tobacco industry.
Yeah, what the fuck ever. What the fuck ever. I don't want to hear about that shit anymore. That's stupid. You know, I mean, it's fucking stupid to bring that up.
But that's that's the reason why it's fucking happening.
It's like
because
it's like a
there's
drug
money
dealer
being fucking force fed to these fucking congressmen, cocksuckers.
Correct. And provided the subsidies to these motherfuckers who aren't getting their money when these lobbyists promised these motherfuckers to get some subsidies. It didn't fucking happen. So
yeah, dude.
All I'm saying is this. Is that the federal government's going to come out and say, you can't fucking smoke pot because it puts you in an altered state of mind. Then fucking make the fucking alcohol illegal too.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
And you know what? Like, good fucking luck trying to enforce it.
Yeah, bingo.
Yeah.
Bingo. We're going to be right back to fucking prohibition
again. If they were able
again.
to, they would have already fucking they would have already fucking cut it off at its knees before like Colorado got up and running. Because I know, dude.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not a huge fan. I mean, back when I was a teenager, I liked it because it was kind of different and shit, and I liked it. I'm not entirely sure that right now, if I fucking rolled up a big fat fucking doobage, that I would enjoy the effect on me. Okay, that's just me. But at the same time, I'm also gonna fucking power up on some fucking Monster and some fucking vodka and get woo ripping and rolling. You know.
I don't even drink, man. And I think that, like, if the person wants to do it, they should be fucking allowed to do it, you know?
Exactly.
Like,
hey, man,
it's not,
I'm libertarian
it's a matter
just
of
like
principle.
you in that regard.
Yeah. Well, again, I was just talking about clearly how it was, everyone's like, what does this have to do with fucking SARS time? What does this have to, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, got it. I was just talking about anything that's breaking in the fucking news along with that. So, sorry.
States' rights, motherfuckers. States'
sorry
rights.
I brought it up. Damn. Can we just talk about the readiness of units right now?
The Moab. Can we talk about the Moab some more, Sergeant?
20 more towns and pounds.
I've got two more things.
Sergeant,
two more
I have an
things
appointment.
regarding.
Only two more? Only two more?
Yeah,
Only two.
two more things, and mainly documentaries. One of them is called. Let me pull it up. It is the name of the documentary on Netflix. I would suggest watching, unless you have already seen it, is The Union, the business behind getting high.
Ooh, I need to see that. The Union. Got it. Write it down.
The Union, business behind getting high. It's a little long-winded. It's the United States and Canada, so it's a little bit of both. It's everything from growers. Everything from growers to the average everyday dealer on the street to recreational use up in Canada when the cops are around and they just don't give a fuck. And, there's a lot of different information out there, and I highly suggest that documentary. And there's one other one, and it's a series, and it's out of Colorado. And I think I put it in the Facebook chat, and I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. I'll go back and look and put it in the Facebook chat. But it's like a 8-episode series about a dispensary in downtown Breckenridge and their fight to stay on Main Street. They went, just like you said, they went about, or the last caller that you had, they went about everything the correct legal way. They got the licensing, they got all this, and then the city wants them to jump through all these fucking loopholes because they're too close to a goddamn park, or they're too close to a school, or they're too close to Main Street where all the tourists are. Okay, well, why do you think tourists are coming to Colorado nowadays? To get fucking high. Like, that's what's going on over there now. Yeah, they're snowboarding, but they're getting high and going snowboarding, you know? So, yeah.
You know who the most successful people in Colorado to start dispensaries were strip club owners. And the reason why is because, I actually worked for a strip club when I got out of the Army for about a year.
No, do tell.
And as a doorman,
of course.
I'm not a pervert, but
anyway, he's got standards.
You have standards.
Anyway, so the point is, the strip clubs, there's special zoning laws required for strip clubs to operate within certain city limits and shit. And basically, like in Colorado, around the city, there's like little fucking small like cities that are like a mile, like square mile area that were created specifically to circumvent like these types of things, where cities start meddling and trying to regulate the strip clubs by saying like, oh, my fucking poor child, blah, 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 with their autism and shit. Like, they created, like, specifically one is Federal Heights. It's between Westminster, Northglenn, and Broomfield. It's like a little pocket of fucking, like, its own city, has its own police department that only responds basically to strip club fights and shit. And they fucking, those dudes, they fucking were very successful in getting that shit going, because they already had, like, these cities have their own like mayors and shit. Like, actually, Federal Heights mayor was like some Russian mafia dude. They got fucking deported for prostitution back in the day. But like, that's kind of like the shit that people have to consider when they're pushing this kind of stuff initially in their states, I think.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, Stinkus, thanks for calling, man.
No,
you want to dump me out?
Hey.
No,
hey,
I mean,
dude,
I got
fucking...
to take a break. You fuckers,
Hey.
we're like 20 minutes
Hey,
over.
Ice,
I got station business to handle. What's up?
Can you get me her contact info so I could pass on this this link that I got to the research?
I can do that for you, Doc.
Okay.
There you go. There you go.
Yay, I feel special. Yeah, I'll take that stuff. Oh, and that series that I was talking about.
Yeah.
The series out of Breckenridge. It's called. I've got it right here. God damn it! It's called High Profits. High Profits, and I think it's an 8-series or an 8-episode series, and it's about the small dispensary down on Main Street in Breckenridge, and it's awesome and upsetting and fucked up all in once, because you can tell these people get money greedy, and it's a dude and his girlfriend that own this dispensary, and then they start trying to go big too fast, but they go about it the right way, and it's a great series. I suggest watching it.
Good shit. Thanks for calling, girl.
No problem.
I'm gonna
Thanks
take
for
a
having me,
break.
guys. Have a good night.
You too. Have a good one.
Bye bye.
I'm gonna take a break. I got station business. I gotta talk about an announcement. There's some stuff happening. We have guests coming up. I'm fucking flat taking on my shit, man. So
announcements.
Yeah, announcements. So everyone freaking get some.
I have one more United Airline joke.
Oh god.
Please.
Okay, you know what? I think that's your lane right now. You're doing good on the. Okay, so go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go with your.
I just wanted to let everyone know that United Airlines is now offering Chinese takeout on every flight.
Okay. Wow. All right. Well, hey, everyone get some shots, and then
warning shots.
God.
That was fucking. I'm
pretty dead inside. It's fine.
I think I got autism. More autism.
More weaponized autism. So, anyways, all right, everybody get some shots, and then we'll be right back.
The bitches, they love visuals.
WTF Nation Radio.
Think they got me? I'm on some Superman shit now. They shouldn't have shot me. Cause I'm convinced that my sword is real and God has blessed me with the power to be hard to kill. I got a mind that's full of murderous thoughts. When unleashed, I make them niggas bow. Feel me now or be deceased. I ain't choosing sides. Hell nah, fuck everybody. It's Westside when I ride, watch for dead bodies. Lyrics are colorful, words are anesthetics. Problems of life or death. I was a thug ever since my mama gave me breath. These motherfuckers wanna see me die. So who am I to try to warn them? I'm fucking bomb on them niggas fly. Hey, remember me? Damn that in the sea. The nigga you don't wanna see. Let me proceed. My definition of some thug shit. Y'all don't hear me? Now that it's poppin', ain't no love, bitch. I'm maintaining the game in the gutters where I still kick it. And next to this is how my dress, I work the guard. I've been ready to die since I was born. open fire. I bet you motherfuckers die when we ride with our enemies. When we ride, when we ride on our enemies. Yes, I bet you motherfuckers die when we ride with our enemies. When we ride, when we ride on our enemies. Yeah, motherfuckers on my ass, I'm in traffic. Will it be tragic? I'm coming down the corner like a magic, doing 90 on the freeway and hitting switches in the house, rolling down the dirt road. But I ain't going to live. I'd rather die than be a convict. I'd rather fire on my target. I hit the corner doing 90. Oh shit, them bitches right behind me. Yes, I bet you motherfuckers die when we ride with our enemies. When we ride, when we ride on our enemies. Yes, I bet you motherfuckers die when we ride with our enemies. When we ride, when we ride on our enemies. Yes, I bet you motherfuckers die when we ride with our enemies. When we ride, when we ride on our enemies. Yes, I bet you motherfuckers die when we ride with our enemies. When we ride, when we ride on our enemies.
Body count, body count, body count.
Yeah,
body
motherfucker!
Body count, body count, body count, body count, body count, body count,
Body count, nigga!
body count, body count, body count, body count, body count, body
Motherfucking place to be. On the bass, I got my main motherfucker called Moose Man. Laying the rhythm tracks, I got the one and only infamous D-Rock in the half. On the drums, I got the one and only Beatmaster V, motherfucker. On lead guitars, I got my nigga Ernie C. And I'm Ice motherfucking T, bitch. Come on, make some noise. Yeah, goddamn it. Come on. Come on. Body counts in the house. 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 motherfuckers. Body counts in the house. Body count.
Staring at the world through my rear view. Just looking back at the world from another level, you know what I mean? Staring. Multiple gunshots clear the block, the fun stops. Bitches is calling cops, people shot, nobody stops. I wonder when the world stopped staring. Last night you get shot while the whole block's down. I will never understand this society. But they try to murder me, then they lie to me. Product of a Don breed, all my homies try and weed. Now the little baby's crazy, based on fantasy. Tell me when my enemies flee when they see me. Even thugs gotta learn to take it easy. Listen to the intermission, stretch your heart for a plan. Returning bad boys to grown me. It's on again, I give a holler to my niggas in the darkest corners. Roll a perfect blunt and let me spark it for you. One love from a thug nigga, rolling with a posse full of paranoid drug dealers. To the end, my friend, I'm seeing nothing but my dreams coming true. While I'm staring at the world through my rear view. See, I'm seeing nothing but my dreams coming true. While I'm staring at the world through my rear view. They got me staring at the world through my rear view. Go and let me scream to God, he can hear you. I can feel your heart beating fast, guess it's time to die. Getting high, watch the time fly. And all my motherfuckers staring at the world through my rear view. Go and let me scream to God, he can hear you. I can feel your heart beating fast, guess it's time to die. Getting high, watch the time fly. All my motherfuckers.
Now you see them, now you don't. Some niggas be here for the moment, and then they gone. What happened to them? Well, let's see. It seems to be a mystery. But all I know, I never let the money get to me. Stay down like the truest thug life until I check out this bitch. I thought you knew this. Who was gonna catch me when I fall or even care to? Why you thinking I see you lost up in my rear view? Half you is down with them outlaws. Outcasts left for a few like southpaws. But still we keep mashing till our dreams come through. Stepping out the world through my rear view.
Now I was raised a young black man in order to get paid. Crack sales, caught a nigga, so they send me to these overpacked jails. In a cell, counting days in the slipping black hell. Do you feel me? Keys to ignition, use at your discretion. Roll with a 12-gauge pump for protection. Niggas hate me in this section from years of chin checking. Turn the Smith and Wesson war weapons. Heavenly Father, I'm a soldier. I'm getting hotter cause the world's getting colder. Baby, let me hold ya. Talk to my guns like they fly bitches. All you beggars must have run. Look at my bitches. Now I know the answers to the questions. The dreams come true. Still staring at the world through my rear view. I said now I know the answers. Do dreams come true? Staring at the world through my rear view. They got me staring at the world through my rear view. Go and baby scream to God, he can hear you. I wanna feel your heart beating fast, got the time to die. Getting high, watching time fly. And all my motherfuckers staring at the world through my rear view. Go and baby scream to God, he can't hear you. I can feel your heart beating fast, got the time to die. Getting high, watching time fly. Nigga, get out.
Back in the days we hustled for sneakers and beepers, 9-6 for blocks, cause fools hitting up blocks with street sleepers. Bless myself when no one moves to the streets, something I learned in school. Once a millionaire hardship for the peace, true that. Only one life to lead, a fast life to breathe. Truly addicted, infested, since the sea we all die, breathe, lead like humans. Towns run by young guns, outlaws and truants. Shit's deep, turn 18, roll my way when I go. From my body with my shotty, all choosing my dough. So while you reminiscing all nights out with the crew, smoke a blunt for me too, I staring through your rear view.
Staring at the world through my rear view. Go and baby scream to God, he can hear you. I can feel your heart beating fast, guess it's time to die. Getting high, watching time fly. Still staring at the world through the rear view. Go and baby scream to God, he can't hear you. I can feel your heart beating fast, guess it's time to die. Getting high, watching time fly. You know, staring at the world through my rear view. Go and baby scream to God, he can't hear you. I can feel your heart beating fast, guess it's time to die. Getting high, watching time fly. While we'll be staring at the world through my rear view. Go and baby scream to God, he can't hear you. I can feel your heart beating fast, guess it's time to die. Getting high, watching time fly. You know, staring at the world through my rear view. Go and baby scream to God, he can't hear you. I can feel your heart beating fast, guess it's time to die. Getting high, watching time fly. And we'll be staring at the world through my rear view. Screaming to God, he can't hear you. Heart beating fast, time to die. Watch the time fly. Staring at the world through my rear view. Screaming to God, he can't hear you. Heart beating fast, time to die.
Good evening, boys and girls. This is Tim Kennedy. I'm a Special Forces sniper, a Ranger-qualified Green Beret, a UFC fighter. Please listen to us and the shenanigans that we're going to say. We will insult you. There will be racial slurs. We will be sexist. We will offend you. But there will be magic, and a unicorn will be raped. So enjoy the show. Thank you for listening on WTF Nation Radio.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
If that's really a thing, and I get authorized to do it once, it's pretty much going to be me sitting there talking shit, like, constantly.
And we're back.
You still facing conviction?
Whoa.
Yes.
Hey. We're back. All right. Hey, Snake, gonna let you go, man. We gotta cover some station shit and discuss some the lineup, some fucking guests, some future guests. I mean, I've been fucking getting my balls crushed right now because I have not done any of the props and the shows and the hooping and the hopper and all that stuff.
You.
So
all right,
brother.
y'all. Well, we'll talk to you later.
Always, man.
How it going, dude?
Some other crap out too. All right, bro. See you, man.
All right, man.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
Well, take it easy, brother. Have a good one. Oh, man. You got stanked. That's right. We got stanked. All right. So, guys, hey, look, I don't mind shooting the shit with y'all and coming inside the chat, Facebook Live comments on the fucking Facebook Live post every time I post something up. It's always good to interact with our fans. Except when you say air assault, because everybody knows that's just a badge. Airborne is a way of life. But anyways, I got an issue with somebody trolling us and then fucking coming on and then talking all this shit and then don't have the fucking testicular gerbs because you bunch of stoners want to take us back to the studio.
I thought this was Southwest Airline.
Yeah, you guys are freaking frick you. So, shut the fuck up. If you're not going to provide something that is, I don't know, literally a contributing to the discussion, then shut your fucking hole. The ones with fucking Denton and fucking...
Wait, were you talking to me or the ghost callers?
No. I was talking to the ass fucks that are fucking trolling us.
Oh, I got this. Listen here, you ass clowns. Stop calling in and making my life hell with your nonsensical fucking ramblings.
No, I wasn't talking about the callers. I wasn't talking about the callers.
There's only one motherfucking bitch up here who rambles nonsensically, and that's me.
Well, my point being is that here at WTFNationRadio.com and U.S. Army WTF Moments, we don't sit there and it is, like you were saying, Doc, the concept of equality. We don't give a fuck what your religion is, if you have a religion, what you smoke, what you do smoke, what you do smoke, what you look at, whatever. Just if you just do the fucking right thing, then fuck it. You are the reason why we are trying to establish here at the Functional Veteran Institute of Excellence. Shut the fuck up. If you don't fucking like it, shut the fuck up. If you cannot provide something instead of trying to tear a veteran down or try to tear a veteran, shut the fuck up. So, I mean, thank you, Ender, there for finishing that, but I really don't fucking get it. Who the fuck? What was that?
I'm sitting in a room with like 3 other people, and they were having a side conversation. They just happened to laugh after that entire banter of us telling the people to shut the fuck up.
Exactly. He was laughing about that. See?
Yeah, no, he was laughing about that. They've been listening to the show all night, and actually,
he's like, "Don't fucking speak for me."
Yeah, exactly.
Shut up, whore. Anyways,
don't assume my humor. But my point being, I mean, to get, and this is actually the point at U.S. Army WTF Moments. And a lot of people, they'll send something in the inbox, and we check it out on the main page, and they go, "Look at these guys." Okay, what are they doing? They're sitting in a booth talking to each other. Okay, people do that, but they're drinking wine. Go on, like they're trying to egg us into saying something because they're same sex, that we should be making fun of them. That's not the way we fucking work.
I do.
No,
but it works fairly well.
Well, I mean, you work it fairly well there, Doc. But what I'm saying though is that it's not a big
gays and
deal.
Wine.
Gays and wine. No, I'm talking about the. No.
I am super. Thanks for asking.
Would you like some toasted cheese sandwiches? But my point being, is that what you're not going to sit there and say is that you don't fucking sit there and beat a vet down or beat somebody in the military. We're not into that shit. you guys are gonna fucking do this and you'll bow before me, man. We ain't bowing to fucking
First
shit.
off, I don't bow to no one.
There is no,
I don't even
there is
bow
no
to,
fucking
I didn't even
bowing.
bow to my ex.
Thank you,
the
Phil.
fuck you mean bowing to
Yeah,
someone?
Phil just gave me a new nickname, Feisty Ice. I've
Ooh, Feisty Ice.
never heard of that. Feisty Ice. There's a Feisty
Ooh.
Minx, but I guess now there's a Feisty Ice. Now in now in heavy what is it? What is that? Fucking now in light bear. My point being is that shut the fuck up in the goddamn Facebook live chat, or in the if you got nothing to fucking contribute to the conversation, shut your fucking hole. We're here
What
to
is it
progress.
my mother used to say? If you don't have something nice to say, shut your fucking cockhole.
Yeah, exactly. Just to stop. We're here to make the conversation go along, and then you have somebody go, well, are you ever going to talk about this? Dude, pay attention, tune in. Of course, we love the savagery of some of our fans that dogpiled. I do appreciate you guys getting me in the Facebook live chat, backing me up. That's awesome. I know who to take with me to bury bodies and rob a bank. Thank you.
Wait, we're robbing a bank now?
No, there were some individuals in the Facebook
Not
Live.
with you.
Yeah, that
Whose
had.
car are we taking, Ice?
My car is very fast.
Oh.
But my friend Jeff has a town and country, and we can seat everyone in there comfortably.
Okay, you want me
and
to say
it's got
it?
some pickups, so.
Oh, thanks. I will. Of course, I'll do it, Chris.
Your chef's parents? Yes. Oh, he's left. We have to talk to him.
Well, he should be out now directly.
Oh, he's so excited about the wedding now.
Say, would you crackers like to hear about the time we saw the Loch Ness Monster?
No, that's okay.
Oh, must have been about 7, 8 years ago. Me and the little lady was out and said, I need about $3.50.
I need about $3.50. Well, that's
$3.50.
about the time I realized that Girl Scout was really 17 feet tall.
Long shit, $3.50. But yeah.
Respect my authority.
Yeah, it's just chill, guys. We're trying to fucking progress we're trying to educate the WTF Nation, and we're trying to ensure that our fans are not here to just hear you talking fucking crap and trying to make fucking jabs, whether it be me, Red Lake Pie, Mom, fucking J Ready, Doc, Grey Cloud, Mike Golf, Jim Beam, Minx, Cuffs, doesn't matter, and Ender, $3.50.
Hi.
You don't sit there and fucking start hauling off and shit. Jesus fucking Christ. So, well, thank you, John, for being a first-time listener. That's awesome. Oh,
I would like to point out that, if someone calls in while I'm rambling about something and they want to go off subject, I'll let them ramble, and then I'll probably just verbally destroy them.
What do you want from us, monster?
Anyways. So here's what's going on. Tomorrow we have an announcement that is going to be posted on the Facebook Live, on our Facebook page at WTFNationRadio.com. So if you go to WTF Nation Radio Facebook, you will see an announcement being made, and it's going to happen at 1700 Eastern Standard Time. Then the boss will be official, and that's just a teaser. I wouldn't say more like an announcement. The boss is going to talk about it, and then that's it. It's already lined up and it's already scheduled, and the boss will be able to talk about it, and he's going to tell you who's coming. So, along that, tomorrow we have Nate Boyer, who is a Army Green Beret and a former long snapper. I always laugh. I always giggle like a little girl when I hear he's a long snapper. He's a long snapper for the Seattle Seahawks and the Texas Longhorns. Hook 'em horns. Spends his time doing philanthropy and out in the community and stuff. And he's currently working on a film called Den of Thieves. And then 17 April, which is this Monday coming up, it's Michael Carrasquillo. I could say it, Minx. I could say it. Miguel Carrasquillo. Anyways, Michael is an airborne infantry veteran who was deployed to both Iraq and Afghanistan, and after being injured in combat and spending 2 years at Walter Reed Army Medical, I think was it the moldy one or the new one? But anyways, he was medically retired in 2007, and since then has spent his time working on many nonprofits, always centered around helping wounded vets, and has recently gone through the Armed Services Arts Partnership, who we had one of his spokesmen on PJ Off before, and is trying to, he's actually trying his hand at doing some stand-up comedy, so that's going to be pretty cool. Wednesday at WTF Wednesdays with Jim Beam and J Ready on the 19th, we have Darren Friedel. I'm sorry, it's that nature of me to say it like that. Friedel, co-founder of the Ride Therapy Project. Darren is a National Guard veteran and is the co-founder. WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air.
Hey, it's Mike Galloway. I just commented on your Facebook post.
What's going on, Mike?
I'm just fucking with you, man. No, I'm a former airborne paratrooper. Spent a lot of time at Bragg, and I'm loving that you guys are doing what you're doing. So,
well, you're the first time listener, right?
I am. I've followed you guys on Facebook, but I never really tuned in. It's the first time I've caught you guys.
Well, we appreciate you coming on. We know we have a show. Everyone's about ready to throw the schedule out. We have a show every day from 20 to 2300 Eastern Standard Time. We have Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 12 to 1400. And yeah, man, freaking we're on. We have a different flavor, I guess you would say, for individuals. This is the active duty / sort of kind of, because some of us in here are active duty. And we'd get like big time, pee-pee schwack if fucking the Army found out that there was an active duty, somebody wearing a diamond type individual.
Well, you know what? Fuck 'em, man. Ask for forgiveness, not permission.
Why do you think we're doing it?
Are you guys live right now?
Yeah,
actually?
we're live right now, man. Live. Right now.
Shit. Where are you guys out of, man?
Well, we have 3 broadcasting locations. We have the Alamo, Area 51, and the Pentagon.
Can you guess where I'm at?
We can't divulge only because the NSA is desperately trying to find out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ask you guys to divulge your situation due to some Russian hacking shit. No, no way whatsoever. But dude, man, it's
not
so
today,
awesome
ISIS.
and fresh. And...
Yeah, man. Well, hey, thanks for joining us, Mike.
Hey, no problem, brother. You guys keep doing what you're doing, man. And if you, I'm more than willing to chime in anytime it's necessary.
Please do. We appreciate it, brother. Have a good one.
Hey, cheers, mate.
Yep. Thanks. Wow. Awesome. Wow, man. That was. I thought it was that one caller that was pissing me the fuck off. So I was gonna oh man. So Darren Friedel, co-founder of the Ride Therapy Project. He's a National Guard veteran and a co-founder of the project. And the mission is to help any veteran from any theater of war who may be struggling with the symptoms of PTSD and depression, and wants to save lives and give a veteran an alternate means of coping with their symptoms that might lead them to a darker path. And then Friday, we have Garrett Goodwin on the 21st of April. He is an Army veteran, Leo, ICE loves MPs, and a highly skilled medic who's one of the first responders who responded to Ground Zero for 9/11. He's written a book called A Hero's Natural Response and a Journey Through Life and Rescue Work. He's also the founder of the American Heroes Foundation. And of course, my man, Doc Dredd, coming back on the 24th of fucking April. You know who he is. If you don't know who Doc Dredd is, Doc Dredd is Mike Eldred of the NCOIC of the Best Medic Competition. We had him on a couple of weeks ago. Actually, was on Minx's show. Actually, it was Minx's old first sergeant. And he is the NCOIC of the Best Medic Competition. We had a little video on there, which is quite impressive to see the Army do a high-quality competition video. Trained as a small units tactics and techniques instructor, specialist, prolonged care medical specialist, high-angle extraction technician, and in academic development, where he was also a Ranger School instructor, EMT basic program manager, a primary instructor, as well as receiving professional and academic honors and awards by way of the Ranger School. Observer Controller Trainer Cycle ×3 in the Order of Merit, Medical Merit, and the Order of St. Barbara's Artillery Corps. This dude has done it all. Me and Doc Dredd know each other personally, which we were like, wait a minute, are you? No, well, what about you? And then once we made that connection, brothers to the end, of course, Doc Dredd, looking forward to you coming on, bud. On 27th of April, we have Sergeant Mike McLeod. He is the Army. Wait a minute. Is that my show? I think that's my show. Yeah, Ma. Isn't that mine? Isn't that my show? Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's Thursday?
No, Mike McLeod. Mike McLeod on the 27th.
Honey, I don't have the
yeah,
schedule up in front of me.
I'm sorry. I have the schedule up in front of me. It is on my show on Thursday after the 420 event. 420 is going to be a big event. So
yes,
a very big event indeed. So, anywho, I was going, yeah, what? Yeah, what's that? Exactly. He's going to be on, and he's going to be discussing his new book, and he is a Army combat photographer who joined the Army at 41 years old. Joined the Army at 41 years old. Dude, man, I mean, fuck. Damn. I was already in the Army 20-some-odd years when I turned 41. He was one of the most published military photographers of the last decade, whose work has earned many military journalism awards, including Military Journalist of the Year in 2012. In addition to his accomplishments as a journalist, he's the recipient of the Bronze Star, the Meritorious Service Medal, and is also an active supporter of tons of veteran war groups. And he is, of course, he's been married to his old lady, wow, for 24 years. Wow. And he hangs out in Bozeman, Montana. 24 years, man. I think of, Dwam. I think freaking, and that's like, for me, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wives ago. Damn. So, again, Puff Puff Pass. You guys joined in on the show. Hey, if you didn't like the fucking show about where it went, tough shit. Sometimes news, war, Trump, whatever, drives the format of the show. And if it happens to be this way, that fucking happens to be this way. So, deal with it. But, yeah, exactly, cause joined at 41. Damn, dude. Joined at 41. Fuck. Shit. Like I said, I was already in the Army over 20 at 41. But anywho, so, again, tomorrow at 1700, you'll see a post of a little teaser there at the WTF Nation Radio Facebook page. Not on the main page. You got to go to the WTF Nation Radio Facebook page, and you will see the announcement at 1700, which everyone's going to flip the fuck out when it is. We've been dying to do it, and then that's when the boss is going to formally announce what that teaser is about. Yeah, exactly. He's probably more badass than half of what comes out of basic now, Chris. True that, true that, true that. Woo, woo, woo. Exactly. So, in Bozeman. Yep, you're going to be in Bozeman in July, cause. So, anybody got anything else? Wait, I think somebody said they were going to do an after show tonight, right?
That I don't know.
I thought Cause or Jay Ready were going to do a show to exercise something. I don't know. You guys going to do an after show? Give me a buzz, or, let me know so that way I can hand the stuff over and make sure I'm all off my stuff. Yay. Yay. But anyways, yes, North Korea, what about it? There's kimchi there.
And Matt Damon.
And Matt Damon. I'll be honest with you, man. Ever since, I don't know.
Flying shitty airline.
Never. Hello. Sorry, I just love doing that, man. It's fucking awesome. I mean, damn. Hey, don't sweat. Yeah, you guys, it's America. Hooah! So
dicks and assholes, man.
In some of the news on the Facebook realm, our favorite individual Zberg, canceled out the U.S. Marine Corps' funny side. I guess it was Marine Corps or whatever. Hey, pop that in the Facebook live chat there, cause if you could, so like people don't. Actually, let me do it. I could probably do it right now. Let me do it now. They've had their Facebook page shut because everyone now is freaking the fuck out about the big scandal, Marines United, big scandal. Oh, it's a big scandal because
I love me
service members
scandal.
Service members haven't been looking at tits and ass in over 40 years. You know what I mean? Shit, the fuck over it. There you go.
What's that song? Ass and titty.
Yeah.
Ass and titties.
It doesn't matter. It's service members have been looking at tits and ass forever and a day, and if people want to share pics, it's almost like finding the box of porn of titty mags, and then you're loaning your porn. Here's my box of porn before the advent of YouTube and Snaps, whatever, fucking Facebook, whatever. You had a box of porn.
Drives.
Yeah, hard drives, exactly.
Let's face it, when you're deployed, come on now, there's that one hard drive that floats around with like 100 terabyte worth of fucking porn on it.
Yeah, it's called the porn drive. It's a fucking sensitive item.
350.
Exactly.
350 gigs of pure porn. And I'm telling you what, nobody said shit because there was females grabbing my hard drive. There was males grabbing my hard drive. My commander was grabbing my hard drive. First Sergeant was grabbing my hard drive.
That's
Sounds
amateur
kind of
level,
hot.
dude. we had our commo dudes set it up on a fucking LAN.
Exactly, and it was called the MWR folder, and only certain
The
people.
holy grail of pornography.
Exactly. Not to mention the fact that we had our LAN guy was so good. If you knew that you were of the alternative lifestyle, he had a password specifically for a folder, so that way you
could enjoy that specific type
Correct.
of alternative lifestyle.
Correct, and you didn't accidentally slip up and went to the wrong one. So, yeah. So we, I mean,
the Afghans happy.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I'm broken anyways. I watch all types of porn.
Go get Margaret so she can scream at me for 3 hours.
Whoa, go get Margaret so we can scream at you for 3 hours. So who's gonna scream at you for 3 hours? Go get Margaret. Who's gonna for 3 hours? What's going on? You got some family issue there?
As long as there's some moaning, I'm happy.
Yeah. So everyone.
Well, speaking of that, I don't know why this just popped into my mind. When I was like 17, I went to a gay club for Halloween, and I won a prize, and it was a straight porn DVD. And I shit you not, the bitch in this DVD sounded like a dying giraffe.
Because you who are you
Bestiality,
are, yeah,
right?
yeah, because
No,
who you are.
the
and
bitch, she didn't look like a giraffe, but she
I've never
sounded
seen
like
giraffes.
What the fuck are you
Desire
talking
to know more
about?
intensifies.
Exactly. You might want to have to talk with Doc Manis after this, but
Speaking of giraffes, that fucking bitch still hasn't delivered.
oh my. Why is everybody making a big fucking deal about this stupid fucking giraffe besides Toys R Us? Why?
She's a hoe.
You know
Proper,
what has
proper
delivered,
giraffe,
though?
or are we calling Dependa's other names now that I wasn't read up on?
No, that was the one that we busted out at the story earlier today when we were talking about fucking.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Mom, you know what else has delivered, though?
What?
United Airlines promised to put hospital back in hospitality.
Jesus.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna
gotta
have my
stop.
husband fly United. We'll be fucking good to go on fucking retirement.
I like to live life dangerously, so I'll still fly United.
Oh my god. Dude, my point being is that I don't know. They lost what, $1 billion?
No, United. If you were smart right now, you'd buy fucking stock in United.
Oh
'cause,
god, yeah. United
like-
stock jumped. Their stock is worth $70 a piece now.
Because 2 weeks from now, Lord knows what what corporation.
Well, it's gonna go up because everybody's gonna buy into it. If there's gonna be enough people that are smart, they're gonna buy into it, and that's gonna raise it up.
Yes, and then in a few weeks, some other dumbass corporation is going to fuck up, and they're going to be the laughing stock of social media.
No pun intended.
You know what's funny is I saw a meme not too long ago. It was like a meme from Malaysian Airlines. It was like, we may lose our planes, but at least we don't beat our passengers.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god.
We may be dirty communists, but we beat everybody equally.
I thought they were Muslim.
Whatever, I don't fucking.
Whatever.
Thank
It doesn't
you.
really matter.
Are they communists?
Are they
In Malaysia?
American?
No,
Then
they're
it doesn't
not.
matter.
No, are they American? Exactly.
Wow.
Veterans before refugees, of course. No, Ender is not a gay Asian. Because that would
Wait,
be
what?
dangerous.
Not yet.
I'm not a what?
He said gay Asian.
A gay agent?
Yeah, a gay Asian.
Asian.
Asian motherfucker.
Asian, as in as in
a
fucking
Gaysian.
No,
Mongoloid.
I am,
Gaysian.
No, I am not Asian, though I do enjoy Chinese food, but
Gaysian.
no, I am very much Irish.
Gaysian. I love that, Doc. That's awesome.
I'm being judged by everyone sitting in this room by me right now. And it's
Why?
cool.
I'm Irish too. I'm like,
It's okay.
Yes,
They're gay.
Irish.
They're allowed to.
No, we're just talking, dude. Fuck, they're all family. What the fuck? They can get over it. We're all cool here. We're all family. We
We're
love
all
you.
chill.
We love you. We love you. We love you, fam.
This isn't United, you guys. Stop it.
Stop beating me. Stop beating me. This isn't United.
What's another beating?
Yeah,
Of another
exactly.
Oh my
type.
god, I would go for a beating right now. Where was that other one?
Where's the other one?
Oh, all he does is drag you through shit and then apologizes. You're dating United Airlines.
Oh my god. That's like
Oh my lord.
United Airlines is like an abusive boyfriend or something like that.
Did you guys see what someone put on Pornhub?
No.
So someone actually uploaded a video of that guy getting dragged off the United plane, and labeled it as Asian guy gets fucked hard on United Airline flight by 3 men.
Oh my God.
That's legit.
That's
I could
straight
totally
up.
see some of the 4chan fucks getting off to that.
The what?
The 4chan fucks.
The 4chan fuck. What the fuck is that? What is a 4chan fuck?
4chan.
And
You
by
don't
the
know
way,
what
that whole
4chan is?
South-
Who are you?
That whole Southwest thing, where we beat our competitors, not our passengers or whatever, that was legit. Southwest actually made that and posted it.
Oh, stop being such a Gasian.
I'm sorry. I thought this was America.
This is America. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it America? Is it not America? Is it not America? So.
Is it not America?
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys. Hey, one of y'all gonna fucking fly Delta? They flew a lot of us in Iraq in 2003. That's right. Peep Delta. We'll be flying all over this bitch. Let me ask you something.
Delta, dude, one of their commercials was so fucking awesome. It was like all like omnipotent and shit with the music and the fucking skies.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the only words that were in it, like the only spoken words was Delta will find you. Like that's legit Delta commercial, dude. This is fucking righteous, man.
I don't know why, but this reminded me of that. Just remember, guys out there, that when your girl is crying and you wipe away her tears, make sure not to wipe away her eyebrow as well.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Okay.
Haven't dated cholas since like.
I was about to say.
I was in my.
I
teens.
love me a nice chola.
Oh man. Okay, guys. Well, hey, thanks for coming on. Appreciate you joining us in this Again, pay attention to our Facebook page, WTF Nation Radio's Facebook page, and yeah, when you check it out, you'll see that at 1700. It'll be a teaser, and then that's when the boss Redleg will announce tomorrow officially who is going to be our guest at 420, and it'll be pretty cool. It'll be pretty dynamic. It'll be huge. Dynamic, huge, straight up huge. So, yeah, with that, I'm going to leave you guys with this.
Sit or lie comfortably, quietly. Allow yourself to be here, fully, in this moment. With your eyes closed, begin to connect with your inner world of thought and feeling. Gradually, let the horseshit of the external world fade from your awareness. If you find your mind wandering to other thoughts, don't let it concern you. Just acknowledge that all that shit is fucking bullshit. You're here now, in this place, with your inner stillness. Those bitches can't get under your skin. They can't even. Take in a deep breath. Now breathe out. Just feel the fucking nonsense float away. Take full, deep breaths. Breathe in strength. Breathe out bullshit. Allow your breathing to discover its own natural, unhurried pace. If your thoughts drift to the three-ring shit show of your life, bring your attention back to your breathing. And with each breath, feel your body saying, fuck that. With passive acceptance, just allow distracting thoughts to float by. Fuck that. With each breath you take, your thoughts become lighter, and all the soul-eating cocksuckers just fall away into nothing. Take a moment to appreciate the silence. Those assholes can't piss all over a purity like this. You are weightless, timeless, without beginning or end. Completely relaxed and free of thought. And as you slowly open your eyes, greet the world and everything in it with a new, beautiful breath of fuck that.
Thanks, guys, for coming on. Y'all have a good one. Shots.
Later, dude. Warning shots, everyone.
Warning shots, and now everyone should be calm and zen
Night
for
star
themselves.
shines. I'm gonna pull out my my pedicopter now.
Fuck that.
Fuck that.
Oh man. All right, y'all have a good one, and then take it easy. And shots again. Don't forget 1700 tomorrow. WTF Nation Radio's Facebook page is going to have a little hint of an announcement, and then there you go. The boss will go ahead and let it out on his show tomorrow with Nate Boyer. So y'all have a good one, and take it sleazy.
I'm a hoe.
Oh my god. Shots.
A high nigga, when I get busy, throw your hands in the sky, nigga. I got the illness of the ill mentality. Niggas be grabbing me, knowing that they'd rather be stabbing me. All up in my back, trying to take my trap. When I used to sell crack, I ain't had problems like that. Street rules, watch your pockets and your jewels. A nigga front don't get to the fool. Next when the move is getting blasted, stink sewer flows from the ill ghetto bastard. As I release masterpieces like adhesive, stuck to your ass like tissue when you're wiping fast. MCs have a hard time believing I'm marked for death, hard to kill like Steven. When Jake comes.
Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day.
Looking at me strange, but you know I don't care. Step up in this motherfucker just to swing in my hair. Bitch, talking, won't give you down with the sick. Take a bullet with some pick and take this dope on this jet. Out of town, put it down for the father of rap. And if your ass get cracked, bitch, shut your trap. Come back, get back, that's the gun. If you believe in the X, you be believing the strap.
Smoke weed every day.